Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the 2025 Brazilian Grand Prix prediction show, where we are driving as the hometown driver and doing the whole 2025 US or Brazilian Grand Prix right here, 100% distance for both the sprint race and the main race. We're going to be doing a short qualifying right there instead of a full qualifying because we're quite short on time, because at the moment in exactly 3 hours the first practice session is starting, but we'd rather have the full race because that's what we're predicting as well, and we can still predict the qualifying even if we do just one session instead of 3. Now, sprint race coming up as well. We're driving with Gabriel Bortoleto, the hometown driver. You can see right here Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace, and anything that happens here today, ladies and gents, is a prediction for what's to come in the real live race. That is the prediction show. So let's say Gabriel Bortoleto gets pole position. Boom! He gets pole position in the real life race as well. Let's say Max Verstappen bins it in lap 1, gets into the wall. Boom! It's over. It's done.
Make sure
See
to
you
like
later.
and subscribe to Tom on YouTube if you enjoy the show.
Safety
and if you
car
are
in
on
lap
Twitch,
1. Boom! Safety car
TikTok
in lap 1
Live,
as well.
etc. Then hit the
Everything
follow
is
button.
a prediction. Now,
Enjoy
let's make
the
sure we
show.
pick the kick car right here, and of course the Gabriel Bortoleto seat, because of course Gabriel Bortoleto is Brazilian. And then we'll check out the settings real quick and we'll get ourselves started right here, right now. Now, like I said, we're going to do short qualifying. It's going to be a full-length race, though. Full sprint race, full main race, because it is a sprint race weekend. 110 AI, maximum difficulty. And of course, let's double-check real quick. The cars are set on realistic performance to make it as realistic as possible as well. We are not going to be in a quick car today, that is for sure. Elite on the assist. And the weather I have already put in before today's show to make sure it's as realistic as possible. The qualifying for the main race on Saturday will see some rain, and then the second is going to be dynamic, so we'll leave it up to fate. It's a prediction after all. Then the sprint qualifying is going to be dry but overcast, which is what's expected for later on today, because we have the sprint qualifying on Friday. The sprint race, of course, on Saturday morning. Also dry for that sprint race. And then the main race looking to be dry all the way from start to finish. But we are expecting some rain this weekend, and the rest will leave up to fate. In fact, we'll leave the last slot right here up to fate as well, because it's a prediction after all, right? So let's go and get started right here, right now. Of course, the rules and flags, everything on. Safety cars on, red flags on, so that we can predict that as well. And we got the damage on as well, to get as good of a prediction as possible. But no practice, let's get ourselves into the qualifying straight away. And it's not going to be the qualifying for the main race yet. No, it's the sprint qualifying. So a little bit different compared to normally, where of course you have a lot of tires for the qualifying. Now, because it's a sprint race weekend, we only have one tire set on the softs to be able to put the best lap in possible, which is what they're going to have in real life as well. They won't have unlimited tires. It will be quite restricted in terms of how many tires they can use to try and put their lap in. So if you make a mistake on one lap, which is easily done at Brazil, they're gonna have a big problemo, okay? A big problemo. Corwin, in the meantime, came in with a $10 super chat right there as well, encouraging everybody to like and subscribe and follow. If you haven't yet liked the show on the YouTube and the TikTok, then make sure you do it. And if you haven't yet followed, come on, now is the time, guys. If you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year time. You're gonna tell me, Tom, I wish I did it a year ago. And as you can see, the rain or the weather forecast is looking pretty nice. It's sunny for the sprint qualifying, the sprint race. The qualifying is gonna experience some rain, and then the race is going to be dry as well, as you can see right there. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what's gonna happen. But the question is, ladies and gents, should we do, I mean, realistically, for the sprint qualifying, it might be best if we do a lap first on the mediums and then a lap on the softs right after that one. But let me know what you think. Number 1 in chat if you think, Tom, let's do 1 lap and 1 lap only, as I put my setup on right there. On the softs, number 2 in the chat if you think, Tom, let's do a lap on the mediums first and then a lap on the softs, so we at least have a banker. Number 1 in the chat if you think 1, number 2 in the chat if you think 2 laps. Let me know in the chat, because remember, it's only one session and one session only that we will do for the qualifying today, in both the sprint qualifying and the sprint race. So no Q1, 2 and 3, this is the one. Okay, now let's put the setup in. Where is Brazil? There we go, Brazil. We're gonna put a little bit less fuel, 5 kilos, so we have the minimum fuel to do the lap right here. And I see a lot of number 2s in the chat, so let's make sure we go out on track on the mediums first, and then we go out on track on the flipping softs at the end. Here we go. Let's do it. Ladies and gents, I want to know from you in the chat if you have one crazy prediction. And that doesn't have to be a position for somebody necessarily, but maybe like a red flag in lap 1 or something, or crazy rain and the race is going to be cancelled. Let me know in the chat right there. What do you reckon?
Kickstarter isn't good, but McLaren is good in my opinion. I wonder what you think, to be honest. I also want everyone else's opinions.
I mean, the Kickstarter isn't as great, but we have seen that they have had a pretty decent season this year, where they were able to score some really good points. So if we are managing to score some points today, of course, that will be the prediction for the real life race as well. With Gabriel Bortoleto being the driver that we're driving today. But remember, we are driving with a different driver, a different team every single prediction show. To be able to give a different POV, of course, it only makes sense to drive as Gabriel Bortoleto today. Because, of course, there is... it's the Brazilian Grand Prix, and Gabriel Bortoleto is Brazilian as well. Okay, all right. Corwin coming in once again with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Corwin. I really appreciate that, man. Okay, here we go then. We are gonna go for our very first lap right here. And of course, the first lap we will do will be in the medium tires. Although we have one problem, and that is Max Verstappen. What are you doing? Max Verstappen right behind the us at the start of our lap. Surely not. Surely not. Oh my goodness, what's it? Please don't do this. Please don't do this. We go deep already, and that's not a great start of the lap. Max Verstappen trying to get in the way right there, straight away at the start of the lap right there. But no, bruh, why did he do that? That was stupid. Now we both have our lap ruined right there. Max Verstappen putting us under pressure, and we can expect, ladies and gents. Oh my goodness. What? That's flipping amazing. We can already expect people will spin the car. That's the first prediction, I guess. The first prediction. Someone will spin the car, ladies and gents, in the Brazilian Grand Prix. I mean, I think that one is one that it has a very high probability of happening because there's a lot of very slow turns. But straight away to spin into the first lap of qualifying is not okay, man. What are we doing? All right, I think we're going to go back into the pits, or we get to go and do another lap straight away. But look at that behind of us. We've got a lot of people behind of us trying to set laps. I think what we're going to do, guys, we're just going to go into the pits right there. Or do we do the lap? I don't know. You know what? We're going to do the lap. We're going to do the lap. We have enough fuel to do the lap right here, so let's go and get started. We are right behind of Nico Hülkenberg. A little bit of space, though. As we get into the first turn, it's very important that we get a banker in. It's going to be... a lot nicer to go onto that second lap onto the soft tires to try and then make sure that we can do the lap straight away. What the flip? You guys are expecting rain in quali. Well, there is rain in quali expected in this prediction show as well. So I think that's something that we can predict right here already. Well, let's see. Through the middle sector we go now, trying to keep the car rolling. It's not easy here, though, as you can see that this kick car is a lot easier to lose. It doesn't have a lot of grip. It's very slippery, which is not going to be great for the rear tires whatsoever, especially when we get into the race. But we'll see how it goes. Super close to Nico Hülkenberg right here. We'll have to try and control the car as we go through to the last couple of turns right there. It's the banker lap. The question is, though, where will this banker lap put us in the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint qualifying, ladies and gents? Hülkenberg keeps going, we're gonna keep going, and we will go to the line to get P8 right here. But remember, P8 for now, because we have set a lap time on the mediums, meaning we have another lap we can do. We got 6 minutes to go, so let's return to the garage and let's get ready to go straight away with the soft lap. Come on now! Sniping Panda, boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to have you here. Hello, Tom. This is the prediction slow. Yeah, we're pretty slow so far. I'm not gonna lie, guys. But of course, we're in the flipping kick car, so it's not gonna be easy whatsoever. But 6 tenths away from P1. We got 4 minutes to go right here. We have one set of soft tires to go. Of course, minimum fuel right here at the end. We're gonna accelerate the time all the way to 2.5 minutes, and we'll see what we can do. Did you hear that GTA 6 was delayed? Of course I did, guys. And you know what? For the first time ever, I am happy with a delay, because the F1 game is supposed to come out in around that time that it was the usual release date. And with GTA 6 now coming the 19th of November, it's going to be perfect for me because in November, it's the low season for F1,
Okay, with
so
20
I'm gonna be able to play the game as much as possible, and I'm not gonna have I'm gonna be able to do as many shows as possible as well during the launch of F1 26. So that's perfect, absolutely perfect. Ladies and gents, it's time to get going. We'll know after the sprint qualifying right here who is going to be at the back of the grid for the qualifying. Remember, anything and everything, including the results here, are a prediction for the real live Brazilian Grand Prix, right? So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It'll get delayed again. All right, number one in the chat, guys. Number one in the chat if you think GTA 6 is releasing on the 19th of November 2026. Number two if you think it's going to get delayed again. I think it's not getting delayed again. I think it was always meant to be the November of 2026. They just put May after the first delay to make sure that it seemed like not as big of a delay, because if they were delaying by 1.5 years, that would have been crazy. But now they're delaying by a year and then another year, which is a bit better. At least from a general public point of view. Even though people don't like it still, you know, at least they can justify it. I think it was always meant to be November 2026. Yeah. And that's what they delayed it to, of course, now. So I think this is the last delay, but let's see how it goes. Don't put my word for it. Don't put my word for it. Welcome to the family. What's good, you absolute legend? As usual, Luckers comes in with the flipping Twitch Prime.
GTA 5 for
He's saying,
PS6 before GTA 6.
we'll get a remastered GTA 5 before GTA 6 on the PS6. Let's see. Ladies and gents, it's the last and final lap right here, right now. And we are going to try and put Gabriel Bortoleto as high up as possible right there in the flipping sprint qualifying. Remember, whatever happens here, whoever gets pole is a prediction for what's to come in the real life sprint qualifying that is happening later today. Verstappen, in the meantime, has not done a great lap yet. Perhaps he was actually fighting with us when we were on that lap before, so he did not do a great lap. He was P13. Oscar Piastri seems to be on pole at the moment, but Lewis Hamilton, ladies and gents, grabs the pole position for now. Bruh, that's crazy. The question is whether Lewis Hamilton will keep that position or not, or anybody else will go quicker. Still, Verstappen hasn't put the lap time in that he would want, but I think he's gonna go over the line right here, right now. Will Verstappen go to the front?
I hate doing
No, I think he's done.
self-promotion,
I
and
think
I
he's
was going
done.
to send
We
something,
go through the
but was
last
told,
couple of turns
edit
right
and
here,
try again,
and we
which
are gonna
makes
try
sense,
to go
considering
absolutely full
promoting
push
your
mode right here
YouTube
to
channel
try
is
and put
banned
this
on this
car
show.
on a way better position than where we are right now. It's 6/10 of an improvement, ladies and gents. But the question is it enough? 5/10 of an improvement, and over the line we go. It's going to be... Oh, that's beautiful! Gabriel Bortoleto is predicted to go through all the way to SQ3 and get a P8, ladies and gents. Verstappen. Oh my goodness, surely not. Surely not! Verstappen with a very bad qualifying. P14. Oh man, that would be so bad. That would be so bad for the championship, guys. The only one to do a great qualifying would be Oscar Piastri for the sprint qualifying. Remember, it's only 8 or the top 8 getting points right there. The top 8 getting points. That is insane. That is actually insane. Whew. That is crazy. I mean, to predict Verstappen and Norris not in the top 10 of the sprint qualifying, that is what we're doing right here, guys. That is what we're doing. Now, whether that's going to happen, yes or no, we'll have to wait and see, but the gaps are incredibly close. Red Bull seeming to have not the greatest weekend at Brazil, because both Yuki Tsunoda is out as well in P19 right here, but Verstappen could not hook up the lap in the end, and that means championship once again going towards Piastri. But remember, it's only top 8 getting points in the sprint qualifying. Number 1 in the chat if you think, Tom, I think you might be right with this prediction. Number 2, if you think, Tom, surely not, it's not happening. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Let's advance and let's get started with the sprint race. We got both Williams cars expected to do very well. So let's put some predictions on it, right? Piastri is the only one of the championship contenders to do well in the sprint qualifying today. Then Verstappen and Norris are not going to do as great. Williams looking absolutely amazing in the sprint qualifying, and Lewis Hamilton on pole for sprint qualifying is a bit of a crazy prediction, but you know what? It's a prediction after all, and many times we've been correct with our predictions. Maybe today once again as well. Corwin Corbin coming in once again with a very kind $10 super chat. Corbin, thank you so much for your very kind generosity right there with the super chats, man. I really appreciate that. What's up? Jesus! Crazy! It's Tony, as well as Rhythmic, as well as Yuri Star and Crazy. Boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? If you're enjoying yourself so far, then make sure to hit that follow button. Of course, you're watching the prediction show, meaning whatever happens today is a prediction for what's to come in the real live Brazilian Grand Prix, right? We're driving as Gabriel Bortoleto to give a realistic POV, and we're driving on 110 AI, maximum difficulty, 0 assist, nada nachos, with realistic car performance. So realistically, a P8 that where we qualified for Gabriel Bortoleto is a great feat. Gabriel Bortoleto to look to be doing pretty well at his home Grand Prix in Brazil. Okay.
And starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Albon,
Let's go.
Sainz, and Antonelli. Leclerc.
Let's see what we can do with Gabriel Bortoleto and P8. Of course, the big surprise would be Norris not in the flipping top 10. Verstappen not in the top 10. And Williams, of course, looking very quick here with Yuki Tsunoda all the way down in P19. What the flip is bro doing? Pole for Lewis at his home? True. I mean, for those of you who do not know, Lewis got granted citizenship, I believe. I think it was citizenship or honorary citizenship, something like that.
Please don't spam the
in
chat.
Brazil, which was crazy. Corbin coming in with another $2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Once again, in the thick of it. Boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Okay, let's check the starting grid. Let's go to the race strategy and let's make sure that we pick the right strategy. I want to know from you in the chat. It's up to you. As Gabriel Bortoleto does his radio check, he's looking okay. He said everything is good. The question is, what is best? Do we go for the softs or do we go for the mediums? It looks to be that the softs are 1.2 seconds quicker, but it's 24 laps, guys, of racing. Surely the softs are not going to hang on for that long. I think we might be better off. But remember, we are in a kick car. And the kick car has worst rear tire wear. Do we go mediums or do we go softs? It's up to you. You guys get to decide. Number 1 in chat for softs. Number 2 in chat for mediums. It's up to you. You guys get to decide, but get yourselves involved in the chat. Number 1 for the softs, number 2 for the mediums, okay? The mediums. Furious Butch coming in with the 500 bits in the meantime. Furious Butch, thank you so much once again for coming in with the very kind flipping bits, man. I really appreciate it, dude. That's legendary. 2, no doubt. 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Ooh, I see a lot of number 2s on the YouTube right there. A lot of number 2s on the YouTube. A lot of number 2s. It's a bit 50-50 on the TikTok. But I think the number 2s are doing a lot better here. Yep, okay. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on to the medium tires right here, ladies and gents. We're gonna get started right away as well to predict what will happen in the prediction or in the sprint race at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace. And let's utilize the Pace because we need to be quick. We need to have good pace to get to the front or to stay in exactly the position where we are, because if we can go and stay in the top 8, then we are going to score points. Of course, it's a sprint race, no pit stops are mandatory, so from start to finish we are going to try and get to the end. We're going to try and get to the end, right? So P8, if we can stay there, that's 1 point. P1 means 8 points. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. No one, as well as Luizinho, Azadaza, boom, they're gonna follow as well. And everybody around us, oh my goodness, is on the soft tires, ladies and gents. What the flip? Everybody around us on the soft tires right here. Oh, that's not great. That is not great. Oh, I hope they're not too quick at the start. We got Leclerc right in front of us. We got Antonelli right in front of us. We got Sainz and then a couple other cars in front that are probably gonna be a little bit quicker than us. Hopefully we can keep up. But ladies and gents, in the meantime, I want to know from you in the chat, where are you watching from? We've got people tuning in on the YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch from all over the world. The most international chat in the entirety of the world. And I want to know from you in the chat right here, right now, where the flip are you watching from? And you'll see for yourself.
And
We've got the most
Alpine Sim
international
Racing
chat.
is my favorite sponsors as well. Good luck with the sprint race.
Shout out. In the entirety of the world. Corbin coming in with the $5 super chat once more. Thank you so much, Corbin. I really appreciate that. As people are joining in from Hawaii, Germany, Portugal, Melbourne, India, Croatia, Cyprus, Romania, Malaysia, Kenya, Iowa. I see Hungary. I see South Carolina, Wisconsin, Australia. I see Philippines. I see Australia. I see USA, Poland, Togo, Philly. I see South Africa, Sweden, California, England, Taiwan, Netherlands. I see Poland. I see Australia, South Carolina, California, Ukraine. I see USA. I see India, Chicago, Australia. What did I tell you? All over the world. And you're joining in together as one big team, one big family. It's time, ladies and gents, to predict the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint race. Remember, even after this race finishes, we are not done yet, because then the big one starts. We're going to do the qualifying, which will be a short qualifying, one session only, and then the race, 100% distance race at Brazil after this one as well. It's going to be a total of probably like, what is it, like 150 laps we're doing today. It's gonna be crazy. And the lights are gonna go on very, very shortly. Gabriel Bortoleto is the driver we are gonna be driving with today. Where can we put him with a realistic performance? Could it be top 8 here for points at his home Grand Prix? We'll have to wait and see what we can do, because we're starting on the medium tires, and so is Carlos Sainz, who is right in front of us. Can we make it? Oh my goodness, 4 wide that we can, but Antonelli is absolutely pushing us. We're pushing ourselves though to the inside of the track right there. A little warning collision, and that was very, very close. 4 wide in the very first turn, but Gabriel Bortoleto, ladies and gents, goes up the inside to take the position and to take P4. Boom, turn it on. Oh my goodness. We close in now to Lewis Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, Russell, and everybody else. And we sent it on the inside right here of Oscar Piastri. There is no way. There is no way. We go up the inside of Oscar Piastri, but this car is struggling a lot, trying to go and contend for what at the moment would be the podium. The podium at Gabriel Bortoleto's home race. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gents, if you're enjoying yourself at the moment, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not yet on the YouTube and TikTok, you're watching lap 1 out of 24 of the Brazil Grand Prix sprint race. And at the moment, we are really, really quick. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. Of course, the first lap is where we can make big, big gains. But after that, you'll see the real pace of the cars in front really, you know, lock in there. It's going to be very, very tough because, of course, we are not in the quickest car right there by the slightest. And to fight for, you know, a front position here is not gonna be easy at all. Sebs 1K, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Although, remember, you guys alongside me have decided together that we are going on the mediums. A lot, or a couple others, have decided to go for the mediums as well. But a lot of other people have decided to go onto the softs. Now, the softs are gonna be great at the start of the race, but the mediums are going to be better at the end. Now, this is a prediction for the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint race, because normally we have a lot of people on the same tire set, but we are predicting that people are going to be using different tire sets around Brazil for the sprint race. So not just one tire set, there is going to be a difference in strategy, which is going to be pretty interesting. But that's one of the predictions, and there will be many, many more, because remember, anything that happens today in today's races is going to be a prediction for what's to come in the real life flipping Brazilian Grand Prix. And at the moment, we do seem to be quick, ladies and gents. Surely not. Gabriel Bortoleto, incredible pace at his home Grand Prix, and at the moment, we're in the podium. Where is Verstappen? Verstappen is a little bit further down the grid because he was not able to put the best lap time in the qualifying, including Norris, and that's one of the predictions. Piastri was able to do a decent qualifying, but both Norris and Verstappen in the championship fight will get a hit in the sprint qualifying. Although we'll have to wait and see if that's going to be the whole race, because of course you don't get points in sprint qualifying, you only get points in the race, but we'll have to wait and see. Jim the Assassin, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Bro, what did I just find? You just found a show. Not a stream, but a show. Ladies and gents, we don't do streams over here. We do shows, okay? So chill back, relax, get a popcorn, get a milkshake, and N flippin' joy. You're watching the Brazil Grand Prix prediction show. Here we go. Let's do it. If we have this space all the way until the end, I think maybe there can be an opportunity to try and overtake Hamilton. In the meantime, it's Russell who's attacking Hamilton as well, and now it's side by side between both Hamilton and Russell. Behind of us we've got the car of Oscar Piastri as well, and he's wanting to go for an overtake too. So on the inside we go at the moment, and we, ladies and gents, will take the position. Or will we? Because Hamilton is still there. No, we will. It's up to P2. P2 for Gabriel Bortoleto, ladies and gents. That's crazy. That's flipping crazy. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gents, who do you expect in the top 3 for the sprint race in the Brazilian Grand Prix? Let me know in the chat. Who do you expect to be in the top 3 in the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint race? Even, I mean, disregarding the flipping prediction show that we're doing right here. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? What is the AI level? It's 110 AI, maximum difficulty with 0 assists, nada nachos, and realistic car performance. So the kick car is the worst car on the whole grid, and we are doing way better than I could have ever expected. And now attacking the lead. What the flip? We're attacking the lead. Surely not. Where's this pace come from, guys? Where has this pace come from? Maybe it's just that this car really suits the Brazilian Grand Prix, but let's see. We go on around the outside right here of George Russell. And at the moment, we're trying to keep it side by side.
Is self-promotion banned in this show?
Trying to keep it rolling on the inside right here. Once again, Russell keeps the outside. Now we've got the inside for the next one, which becomes the outside for the one after that. We keep it rolling, keep it flowing, but Russell keeps the position. Oh, oh my goodness, we actually hit the grass right there, completely lose the car. Around the outside then goes Oscar Piastri. We're gonna try and keep it rolling, but he's still there. Breaks in a little bit later around the outside, and then goes around the outside for the next one as well. The DRS is still ours, but we are under attack, ladies and gents. You guys saying Max, Norris, Russell in the top 3 right here? Okay, interesting, interesting. We are under big threat, ladies and gents, and straight away now you can see that yes, this car was quick for a couple of laps, but now straight away Bortoleto is dropping down the field. We are down to P4 right now, closer to where I would say he belongs. We had a very quick couple of laps right there, but look how quick the cars in front of us are now. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Is self-promotion banned in this show? I mean, self-promotion is not allowed anywhere, really, right? If you want to share some content that you made, then you can do it in my Discord in the share content section, but obviously this is not the place to advertise your brand or whatever, unless you want to become a partner of mine, but that is of course a different thing. But I appreciate it once again, Corwin, for coming in with the $2 super chat right there. I appreciate it. What's up? Oh, I'm getting called. I'm getting called. Twisted Focus coming in with the 8-month resub. In the meantime, at tier 1. Twisted Focus, thank you so much for once again coming in with the love, man. I really appreciate that. What's up? Welcome in. Lewis Hamilton is looking pretty quick at the moment, but those cars in front of Russell and Piastri are looking way quicker. Piastri at the moment expected to fight for the win. In the Brazilian Grand Prix, but Hamilton also making a move. I think one thing we can expect right there is a lot of position changes in the sprint race of Brazil. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Come on now. Come on. To the inside we go, and somebody else wanted to go for a move right here. I think that's Kimi Antonelli. And once again, we're under threat, ladies and gents. We're looking very good at the start of the race, but now it is a lot tougher. Ciao Boto. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to be here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. A warm welcome in the meantime for all of you who are joining in right here. It is great to be here to not just a stream, but to a show. You're watching the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint race right now, but you're watching also the Brazilian Grand Prix prediction show, where whatever happens in the real life race or in this race, I mean, in the prediction show, is a prediction for what's to come in the real-life race. So let's say Gabriel Bortoleto gets P4 here in this race, then we are predicting that Gabriel Bortoleto gets P4 as well in the sprint race in real life, okay? So you will know what happens in the real-life race by watching today's show. Antonelli once again goes for an overtake right there, and as we defend, we're struggling a little bit more. Also with the tire wear, let's check it out real quick. Oh, actually not that much, 13% only, to stay close to Piastri, Hamilton, and Russell in front. As Kev Wilson comes in with the 5-month resub at Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Kev Wilson. I hope to see you in Melbourne again in 2026. I probably will not go to Melbourne again in 2026, but never say never. Of course, I would love to, but that was probably a once-in-a-lifetime trip right there. Maybe again at some point, but I'm not gonna do it every single year. I don't have the facilities for that one, but I wish. Tesk, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to be here. In the meantime, of course, this weekend is going to be crucial for the championship in real life as well, with Max Verstappen, Piastri, as well as Lando Norris fighting with each other for the championship. Now, the question is, who do you think is going to be having the most points after the end of the Brazilian Grand Prix? Will it be Piastri? Will it be Norris? It's up to you. Let me know in the chat. In the meantime, once again, we're under attack from the car of Antonelli. We try to just about cut him off a little bit, and we do. And we're just about staying with Oscar Piastri. We can't stay close enough, though. They're a little bit quicker than us. A little bit quicker than us. You guys saying Max, Norris, Piastri, Norris? Who do you think will win or lead the championship after this weekend? At the moment, it's Norris, but Verstappen is close. I think he can lead the championship after this weekend if the McLaren do not get a great weekend. Because, of course, there is a sprint race, which we are doing right now. And, of course, we will be doing the main race. 100% long, 78 laps, I believe, or 72 after this sprint race. So chill back, relax, get a popcorn, get a milkshake, and enjoy.
Imagine Max Verstappen joins Kick Sauber.
I think he would still do a great job in Kick Sauber. I think so. This guy can drive any car, honestly. He might actually suit this car, because this car is very oversteery. As Piastri goes for an attack on Lewis Hamilton. They're going to be side by side right there. Although not quite, because Piastri gets in front and the battle continues. Come on now. Let's get involved. Let's get involved. Corwin, thank you so much once again for another $2 super chat. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. As Gundamize, as well as Roblox Beast, Big One, coming in with the follow. The best idea you have had today. Thank you so much. Ladies and gents, if you have not yet hit that follow button, make sure you do it today. Whether you're watching on the Twitch, YouTube, Kick, or Twitch, or TikTok. I see all of you. I've got all the chats open, so feel free to chat wherever you want to chat. But if you haven't yet hit that follow button, now is the time. If you don't do it today, you're going to come back in a year's time and you'll tell me, Tom, oh, I missed out on all the fun. What have I done? I should have hit that follow button when I had the flipping chance. Yep, you should have. Come on now. Okay, now, as we close in to Lewis Hamilton, can we still have enough pace to try and attack him here? Remember, we are in a Kick Sauber. We are in the most, a realistic car performance. It's not going to be easy, but let's see. What if I come back sooner than a year's time? Well, then you missed out on sooner than a year's time of fun. You don't want to have that either, okay? You don't want to have that either. We need to watch out a lot, because one little moment could mean the end of our race right there. One little moment on the grass, which we had earlier as well, could mean the end, ladies and gents. At the moment, an incredible position for Gabriel Bortoleto in P4 right now. I mean, that would be the highest point scoring finish ever for Gabriel Bortoleto, maybe? I think it would be, right? What is the highest position that Gabriel Bortoleto has ever finished, guys? Surely like P8 or something? Something like that? That's crazy. That is crazy. Closing, and now close enough to maybe go for an overtake, or at least an attempt. We go up the inside of Lewis Hamilton, and he's still there, trying to defend us. Now we truly have lost the catch-up to both Piastri as well as Russell. But we're gonna try, at least, to stay close to Lewis Hamilton. He got a P6 as his highest result, so if the prediction is correct, and we will finish here, I mean, we'll have to wait and see if we can, because of course we still have very quick people behind with Leclerc and Antonelli who are trying to overtake us as well in the Ferrari and the McLaren. It's gonna be tough. P6 in Hungary was the highest result for Bortoleto. Could he up it, one-up it in the Brazilian Grand Prix? That would be amazing, because of course we're driving as a hometown driver in the prediction show today, where we predict what will happen in the real-life race. We always like to drive as a different driver, so...
I'm -5 brake bias and the thing
today.
just doesn't effing turn. It's unbelievable. Triumphant face emoji. Triumphant face emoji.
Yeah,
Triumphant
brake
face
bias is a big
emoji.
thing. A big thing. Corwin coming in with another $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Corwin. I really appreciate it, dude. I hope you figure it out. I hope you figure it out. We're gonna go and see if we can attack Lewis Hamilton right here in lap 13 out of 24. The DRS is going to open up. We're going to close in rapidly into the right here and maybe send it. Not quite. We do not have the braking power, the stopping power to go for the move on Hamilton yet. Ooh. What is the difficulty / skill level of the AI? It is 110 AI, maximum difficulty, and the cars are realistic performance, so we are in the slowest car in the field. So we're making it as realistic as possible, trying to predict what will happen in the Brazilian Grand Prix by doing it ourselves right here. And this is the sprint race, so we've got the main qualifying coming up in a bit. We're going to be doing just one session, and then we'll know what the predictions are going to be in that regard. And then we will be doing a 72 lap race, or 71. I don't think it's like, I think it might be 72. I don't remember. Let's see. Let's go. Closing to Lewis Hamilton once more. This time we have a little bit more battery, so maybe, just maybe, we've got an opportunity to send it on the inside or the outside. We almost lose the car though, trying to turn in. We've got the inside for the next one now, and we overtake Lewis Hamilton for the podium position, ladies and gents. Come on. Boom! Kat, Lewis, as well as Carlton, Matt O, as well as Jinja Boy, take with the follow as well. And as we overtake Hamilton, we look up the tires. We got Charles Leclerc coming through as well, and we go down to P5. That's crazy. All right, I want to know from you in the chat right here, ladies and gents. Of course, we are surprising right now with Gabriel Bortoleto, but I want to know from you in the chat, if there's one driver who you think will be a surprise, okay, a positive surprise or a negative surprise in the Brazil Grand Prix weekend, which driver would it be? Who do you think is going to positively or negatively surprise in the Brazilian Grand Prix? Let me know in the chat. Behrman has been doing a great job. Maybe Behrman is going to surprise. He did a great job in Mexico, remember? Hajar, Kimi, Liam Lawson, Stroll. Is Stroll gonna beach it again in the gravel, guys? Bortoleto, I mean, according to the prediction show so far, Bortoleto is surprising, guys. But it could also still be negative, because as you can see, we're struggling a little bit more with the rear tires, trying to keep it under control. It's tough, and now Antonelli wants to have a go as well. We've got both Mercedes or Ferrari drivers in front, battling like crazy, trying to keep the car rolling right there, going a little bit wide, and we're fully put under pressure right now by cars that are just quicker than us. Okay, negative surprise, George Russell. Ooh, that is a surprise, because George Russell has been doing a great job in the previous seasons, or in the previous races this season. Okay, come on now. Come on. Closing in once more and staying close to Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc. We just need to be right there with them. We've got 9 laps to go right here. 9 laps to go, ladies and gents. Let's go. Let's go. Charles Leclerc is trying to push Hamilton. As I can... It's getting a bit stuck in my nose and throat because I told you guys earlier that they were drilling holes in my house, right? But like I feel like the eeny meeny little like dust particles have come in my room or whatever, and it's literally like in my throat. It's a very weird like feeling. That's crazy because that's like 30 meters away from me where they flip and drill the holes, man. What the flip? All right. At the moment, still there. Piastri fighting for the win against Russell. According to the prediction show right now, it's going to be a fight between Russell as well as Piastri. And Lando Norris, who did not have a great qualifying, is already getting close to us. Look, he's right behind of us, ladies and gents. Norris with a big comeback this race. 8 laps to go, and he's in the points. But Verstappen, nowhere close. Dazzling Soul Train, little spongy. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Let's go, baby. Nico's gonna be a positive surprise. I mean, let's see. He has been a very, very good qualifier.
My previous donation was a quote from Max Verstappen.
Oh, I see. I did not know that. About the brake buys. Well, I hope Max Verstappen is gonna be able to fix that one. Thank you so much, Corbin, for another very kind $5 super chat right there. Too kind, man. Too kind. Way too kind. We are gonna go and really put Leclerc and Hamilton under pressure. What can we do here? In fact, we might be able to do something here. We're gonna go for a big sand, keep it close on the inside, leave space for Lewis Hamilton, and just like that, ladies and gents, Bortoleto once again fighting for P4. What position, ladies and gents, do you think we can finish right there? As the car of Leclerc is going a bit deeper, we're doing a beautiful switchback to take the position. The only problem is now, because we performed the switchback too early, we don't get DRS, and they do. So on the main straight right now, look at the overspeed. They all have on us. We don't have any straight line speed anymore, and we send it as deep as possible, lose the car completely. It's chaos right there because Antonelli overtakes, Norris will try to overtake, Leclerc will overtake, and now we are absolutely a sitting duck. No DRS, nowhere to be found. Leclerc gets by, Norris gets by, and we lose 3 positions. Or do we? No, because we just about stay in front of Charles Leclerc. Oh my goodness! This is crazy. A crazy battle. A crazy battle for Gabriel Bortoleto, ladies and gents. At the moment, we got 6 laps to go. And remember, you're joining in right here to the prediction show for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We do this every single week when there's a real-life Grand Prix weekend, where we predict what happens in the real-life race by doing the race ourselves, okay? On realistic performance, heading into the hometown driver's seat, and just doing the whole race. Whatever happens, either to us or other drivers, or in general, is a prediction for what's to come. And of course, the Brazilian Grand Prix is happening this weekend. Nothing's happened yet this weekend, so we are predicting exactly what will happen for Brazil. Come on now! Phantom, as well as Janic, David, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. As now Antonelli is defending as well from Norris. Norris has gone from P11 to top 4 positions now. And he is really trying to clinch that championship because Piastri, he can see Piastri trying to drive off into the sunset. And that is not doing well to him. He's saying, you know what, I need to get the best position possible in this race. And at the moment, he's doing just that. We got big battles coming up right now between Norris, Antonelli, Leclerc, and we just got overtaken as well by Leclerc. So we're going to try and get him back straight away to go up the inside right here, get the position done. Oh, we just about got him off though. A little bit right there. I wanted to be cheeky. We were cheeky. And we're back in P6. Come on now. Woo. Oh la la. Oh la la. Get nothing but W's today. Let's go. We ain't getting nothing but W's today. Although with Bortoleto right there will be tough, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Absolute cinema, guys. If the race is anything like this for the sprint race, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so happy. We go and defend in the meantime. The car of Charles Leclerc on the inside. We touch wheels even. And Charles Leclerc manages to go around the outside. But he did not he wasn't able to stay with and kept the move going. So now we are in front. We've got DRS as well on the car in front of Antonelli. Although Leclerc also has DRS. Oh, we tried to do the switchback. We can't quite do it. This car, remember, is not the quickest car of the field. Yes, we were quick at the start of the race, but we are in the slowest car with Gabriel Bortoleto. It's realistic performance. So realistically, guys, at some point we were bound to go and have less pace because we're fighting Ferraris. We're fighting Mercedes. It's impossible, or at least it's not impossible, but it is quite tough, and that is definitely showing right there. Come on. Yeah, why are the softs as quick as the mediums, guys? What the flip? Surely at this point the softs are going to be wearing way more, right? I will say though, guys, 20 laps on the mediums and only 33%. That is a very, very good feat. I think we're doing great. I mean, considering that we are in the kick sauber, guys, in Gabriel Bortoleto's car, it's we're doing a great job. Leclerc will defend. The question is, will he defend? No, he's going to open up the gap, so we decide to fill it. We're going to go for the move right there. Leclerc will defend. We're going to try and do a bit of a switchback here, although he was not slow enough for us to do the switchback. Through the Senna S's, of course. Brazilian track, we got Senna, named after a corner. Or the corner named after Senna, I mean. The legendary Brazilian driver. Will Gabriel Bortoleto become a legendary Brazilian driver as well? We'll have to wait and see. It's only his first season. Number 1 in chat, ladies and gents. If you think Gabriel Bortoleto has championship, is a championship driver, that he can win a championship at some point. Number 2, if you think Gabriel Bortoleto not good enough to win the championship someday, even if he's in a good car. Let me know in the chat. I think Gabriel Bortoleto is very underrated. Bro won F2. Bro won F3. Bro then went to one of the slowest teams in F1. I think people are underestimating him. I think he is very close to Oscar Piastri's pace. Yes, he can't really show it, but Gabriel Bortoleto is a big, big talent in my opinion. I think if you put him right beside Oscar Piastri, obviously not right now because he needs more experience, but if they were at the same stage of their career, they didn't drive each other, unfortunately, in F2 because Bortoleto was a little bit later. I think they would be very, very, very close to each other. They had a very similar career in Formula 3 and Formula 2. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. I see. It's very tough always in F1. Because, of course, you can't really judge how quick someone is until you see them in a good car or a bad car or whatever, or in the same car. It's always quite tough. Well, let's see. In the meantime, if you're enjoying yourself, ladies and gents, make sure to hit that like button. If you're watching on the YouTube and TikTok, that will be much, much appreciated. It helps a lot. And it's free. It's a win-win. And if you're enjoying yourself right now, then make sure to hit that follow button as well, whether you're watching on the Twitch, YouTube, Kick, or TikTok. I have all the chats open, okay? I see all of you, okay? I got my eyes on you, all right? So feel free to chat in the chat. I got you guys. Dexter Morgan, Tube G, as well as Prosty. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? It's 2 laps to go. The question is, can we get Leclerc? Put a number 1 in the chat, ladies and gents. If you think Tom, we are going to be able to overtake Leclerc. Number 2, if you think Tom, no. Gabriel Bortoleto is not going to have enough pace to beat Charles Leclerc. Remember though, we're on the mediums. He's on the softs. Come on. Let's go. In the 4th gear. Oh, on the power. 0.6 of a second. 0.6 of a second. Trying to close in to Charles Leclerc right now. Antonelli's in P5. There is opportunities, but there's 1 more lap remaining as Hayden comes in with the flipping raid on the YouTube, coming in with all of his viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining in right now, it's great to have you here to the prediction show of the Brazilian Grand Prix, where we predict what will happen in the main Brazilian Grand Prix, including the sprint qualifying, the sprint race, the qualifying, and the main race. Okay. And whatever happens in our sprint or in our prediction show will be what happens in real life. In front, Leclerc has gone for for the overtake, or at least an attempt. He goes for the inside. Over Antonelli, we try to really go and keep the speed up to get as close as possible. In fact, look how close we are. This might be an opportunity. It might be an opportunity to get the both of them, but look how quick they are on the straight. We have nothing to defend on the car of Kimi Antonelli, although now on the exit once again we're a little bit quicker. Do we have enough pace? We do seem to be lacking a little bit of straight line speed. You can see right here that, look at that, they're so quick. A little bit of a different line perhaps will allow us to get close, and maybe now on the inside right here, a big send for the car of Gabriel Bortoleto means now we can pull it alongside, keep the car rolling, keep it hanging, but just about Kimi Antonelli gets back in front. We once again pop it down the inside, slow the car down in time, go over the curb hard, and once more it's Kimi Antonelli who keeps the inside right here. It's the last and final lap and a big battle for Gabriel Bortoleto. And now it's very important, ladies and gents, very important that we now get the best run possible on Antonelli through to the line right here. We waited for the DRS. The DRS is opening up right now. To the inside of the track we go, and we overtake Kimi Antonelli to take P6, ladies and gents. P6 for Gabriel Bortoleto. And that means the prediction will say Gabriel Bortoleto will score points at his home Grand Prix in Brazil. Boom! Woo! Ay. That was epic. That was epic. That's crazy. Ladies and gents, Gabriel Bortoleto, 3 points right here to finish in the points. Remember, this was only the sprint race. We're not done yet whatsoever, okay? And we're going to get ourselves into the main qualifying and then the main race as well very shortly. I need to drink some water. I don't know how much dust has been kicked up, but I can literally taste it right here. I can literally taste it. Jesus. Okay. Oscar Piastri P1. So we are expecting to see Oscar Piastri maybe take back the championship lead after that one, guys. Then we got George Russell fighting for it as well. Both Ferrari's looking good. And Lando Norris, guys, really doing a good job right here, because he went from not a great position in qualifying to the points. And Verstappen as well, guys. Look at that. P14 on the grid. The P8 scores some points in the end. Okay, comeback time. Verstappen and Norris not quite as affected by the qualifying as we might have expected. And any big shockers here? Not quite. I mean, you could say no that once again to not have an amazing race right here. Interesting. That's the prediction for the qualifying or the sprint race. Now it's time to go into the main qualifying. One session only though, and then we are going to get started with the main race. Okay, let's advance and let's get started right here with the actual race of Brazil. Of course, the sprint race is happening later today with sprint qualifying, and then tomorrow with the sprint race, and then the qualifying happens on Saturday at the end of the day, and then the race on Sunday. Now, of course, I checked the weather report, and the weather report said rain in the late afternoon at Brazil, and that is exactly when the qualifying happens. So as you can see, rain is expected indeed. You can see there will be rain for the qualifying. So let's find out what the rain is going to be like, whether it's going to be at the start straight away or it's going to be at the end. It looks like it's going to be raining at the start of qualifying here. The question is, will it dry up towards the end of this qualifying? That is the question. Now, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see.
All right, let's have a quick
oh my goodness,
check,
it will.
please.
Oh my goodness, it will! In 10 minutes time, ladies and gents. Look, you can see it right here. The rain is easing off, and then it's going to be dry, and then it's going to be getting worse again. So it'll be dry for a little bit. Do we risk it, guys? And accelerate the time until then? We might have to.
I'd take a set of intermediates in these
Number 1 in chat, if you think, Tom, let's accelerate the time until the moment when it's dry, and then we'll do the lap, and then that might be the only lap that we can do. Or we might have to do the lap on the intermediates because it might all be dry enough, and then it's going to dry or get wet again. That's quite crazy. So, another prediction. Rain expected at some point in the Brazilian Grand Prix, okay? Watch it be rainy at some point in the Brazilian Grand Prix. That is the prediction, or one of them at least. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tires.
Hold up, hold up. You have any information about the weather this weekend? Well, there you go. There you go, guys. That is the information. I put everything up to the weather forecast, okay? And if there is rain, then most likely it'll be happening in the qualifying. So this is as realistic as I can make it. That's what we always do. And then we leave it up to fate a little bit as well. All right. Accelerate the time. We're going to go a little bit later. And we'll wait until the weather is somewhat dry. I want to know what... Let's see what the weather looks like at the moment. It's still raining. You can see it's still raining.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
Let's see. Let's go a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Maybe like 9 minutes. Then let's check out the tires. Wait, hold up. They want us to be on dries. Wait, hold up. 0. Oh my goodness, it's quicker! Now's the time! Or is it now? Now's the time, right? Now's the time? Guys, I think now's the time. I think now is the time. Hold up, what are they saying with the weather here? What are they saying with the weather? Yeah, I think now is the time. Should we go out right now, ladies and gents? The soft tires are looking quicker, and it's only gonna be coming quicker. You see? Look, every time I go left, right, it's only becoming quicker. So do we go now or do we wait? Or do we put more fuel in the car? I don't know. Do we put enough fuel for 2 laps? Maybe it's better if we put enough fuel for 2 laps. What should we do? Number 1 in chat for enough fuel for 1 lap. Number 2 in chat for enough fuel for 2 laps right here. I think we gotta go out right now, right? Surely. 2. I think that might be the best thing we can do, guys. Enough fuel for 2 laps right here. Okay, we're gonna do it. Ladies and gents, it's time to go out on track on the soft tires. Let's hope it's not gonna rain. As we do our lap right here. But this could be a legendary qualifying, ladies and gents. It could be a legendary qualifying. Prosti, BekZK, as well as Dragos, Vizzo. Boom! Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? The best decision you have made today. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Okay. It's not raining anymore. It's dry. The question is, how long will it be dry for? Oh my goodness, it's still pretty slippery, guys. It's still pretty slippery. We'll have to really watch out during our lap right here. You can still see that there's a lot of people, oh my goodness, who are out on track on the intermediate. Some of them have opted to go for the dry tires right now, but weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
No rain expected.
Like the fastest tire at the moment.
Okay, so they're saying that there should not be any more rain expected, ladies and gents, until the end of the session. That's a bit crazy because it was showing that there was going to be rain. 84% chance of rain at the end. That is rain, right? Come on now. Very slippery in the meantime. Well, what is for sure is that we'll do the very first lap right there. We'll push as hard as we can to put the best lap time possible, but I think the track is only going to become quicker and quicker as we keep going. Marcy, as well as BZ, thank you for the follow as well. And of course, remember, this is only one session. We're not doing Q1, Q2, and Q3. This is the session where we're going to find out where everyone is qualifying, because if I do a full qualifying, we're not going to make it until the start of the practice 1 session in real life. So here we go. Let's do it. It's the all deciding session. And it's the very first lap right here. Hopefully, we get to go and put a good lap time in straight away. Come on now. After this, there will be a 71 lap race of the Brazilian Grand Prix, meaning we're gonna predict the whole Grand Prix. And at the moment, we are purple, ladies and gents, fastest of anybody. The track is only getting quicker and quicker, and I'm feeling there's a lot of grip right now, a lot of grip. Keep the car rolling. Watch out for this part, because this is where you can easily lose the car. Lock up the tires a little bit, then turn the car around, and Yuki Tsunoda at this point in time is the fastest driver on track, but I have a feeling that we are going to be a lot faster than him even here, because this is feeling a lot quicker than a 1:11 lap that Yuki Tsunoda put on the track earlier. Come on now, keep the car rolling. Through the last couple of turns we go right here, a little bit early on the turn-in, so we have to turn out once more, and now the DRS opens up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then boom, wow, I've timed that perfectly. And now, over the line, Isaac Hedjar gets the fastest lap, but we go even quicker. The track is drying up rapidly, ladies and gents. And we, with Gabriel Bortoleto, get P1. Oh, never mind. Lando Norris grabs pole position at this point in time with a 108.9, a full second quicker than us. And now we're doing a cool down lap to cool down the tires. Cooldown lap to cool down the tires, as Oscar Piastri goes even quicker. It's a McLaren 1-2 in the meantime. And not even everybody has gone out, guys. Oh my goodness. Number 1 in chat, if you think Tom, let's do another lap. Number 2 in chat, if you think box for new tires to do 1 lap at the end. I think we might have to box for new tires, but let me know what you think, because we don't have unlimited time. There's 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go. What do you reckon? 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Box, box. I think that might be the best thing we can do, guys. Tyler, as well as Croc, as well as Azen, as well as Marcy, Clifton, Hodge, as well as Stephen Porter. Boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? The best decision you have made today. All right, box this lap, box this lap. We're gonna pit right here. We're gonna practice the pit stop as well, because of course it's a very, very quick pit lane here. 80 kilometers an hour, but if you go any quicker than that, you will get a penalty. Not very good, as Gary will receive us in the pit lane. Gary, the pit stop guy, he needs to make sure he does not make any mistakes today. Okay, Gary, I see you, okay? Right? Yeah, you right there. Flippin' Gary. Wait, hold up, guys. That guy looks like Max Verstappen. The one on the right. You see? Okay, never mind. No, not anymore. Oh, you looked like Max Verstappen for a little bit, I swear. Or maybe I'm blind. I don't know. Could be the case. Okay. If you're enjoying yourself so far, ladies and gents, then make sure to hit that like button on the YouTube and TikTok. That'll be very, very appreciated. And if you haven't yet hit that follow button, now is the time as well. Okay. It's the final lap of qualifying. And we have one more tire set. Ooh. Alright, I want to know from you in the chat, guys. Do we save that soft tire set for the race? Or because we have no new tire sets otherwise. We have no new softs if we use that extra set of soft that we have. It's only 1/10 slower if we use the used set for the last and final lap. Number 1, if you think, Tom, let's use the new set and not have any new tires for the race. Remember, it's 71 laps though. Number 2, if you think, Tom, let's just use the used soft that you just used, so that we at least have a soft tire to use in the race. I mean, even if we don't use it, at least we have it, right? Okay. 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 Two, 1, 2, 2. Okay, I think I agree with you guys. I think a lot of people are putting number 2s. I think that's the one we should go for. Let's go with the old soft tire right there, which only has 5% wear, so it should be okay. And then we are going to accelerate the time to about 1 minute 56 seconds. We're gonna go out on track right now for one final lap, drive out. Boom! This is the one, ladies and gents. And remember, you are joining in to not just any show today. No, it's not a stream, it's a show. Okay, so chill back and relax, get your feet up high. I'm gonna make sure that you will get entertained for the next, let's say, 1.5 hours or so still, until the start of the F1 Brazilian Grand Prix first practice, which is happening in exactly 2 hours. We will be done with the show before that though, so we should be okay. Or what is it, 2 hours? Yeah, I believe 1 hour 45 minutes or something. We'll be done before that. That's the goal, at least. Let's see how we go. But normally I'm quite good at the timing, guys. Normally I'm quite good with the timing. Tyler, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. And remember, whatever happens today is a prediction for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We have already predicted some crazy things, like rain at some point in the weekend, like Piastri doing a better job at the start of the weekend in the sprint qualifying. Then Verstappen and Norris. Verstappen and Norris had not a great start to the weekend, so hopefully they can do better here. But at the moment, it's both Piastri and Norris who do a good job. But where the flip is Verstappen? We need him to do well if he wants to go and fight for the championship. Come on now, we use all the battery right there to get started with the last and final lap. We brake as late as possible, keep the car going right here. And of course, this lap is absolutely crucial. Whatever we do with this lap is going to be where we get put at the start of the race for Brazil. At the moment, we're 5/10 up on our previous fastest lap time. And even that is not enough, ladies and gents. Even that is not enough for pole position. It's Charles Leclerc in the meantime who puts the fastest lap of anybody. But a lot of quicker lap times will be put in right now. Because, of course, this is the moment where the track is the driest compared to any moment in this qualifying. Verstappen, in the meantime, has gone quickest of anybody. And that means Verstappen is on pole unless anybody else improves. It's Lando Norris who goes even quicker, but only just than Max Verstappen. So Lando Norris is expected to go for pole. But the problem is we are not done yet with our lap. Well, Bortoleto put in a crazy lap in the end. I don't think so, but we're doing our best. 1.2 seconds up. We're using all the battery. In fact, we're using so much that we don't even have enough. We don't even have enough. 1% left right there over the line. It's going to be a B.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry? What do you mean sorry? No! What the flip? Surely not. Guys, that was a great lap. That was a great lap. That was a great lap. We qualify behind Nico Hulkenberg, right? I expected way better, guys. That was a great lap. We qualify behind Nico Hulkenberg right there. P10 for him. We are P12. I mean, that's kind of realistic, guys. It's kind of realistic, but this is the prediction for the qualifying for the main race. Lando Norris to grab pole position, okay? Max Verstappen in the championship fight to be super close, okay? Super close. Verstappen in P2. Then Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri a little bit further behind. And Alpine with a very good qualifying. We are expecting Pierre Gasly to do well. And then Haas, Williams, Aston Martin, and Kick to be in the top 10, with Lewis Hamilton, Antonelli having a bad qualifying, and Yuki Tsunoda once again not a great qualifying at all. On a scale of 1 to 10, how probable do you think that this could be, ladies and gents? I think, you know what? It's gonna be a crazy qualifying, but I think this could happen. I think this could happen. With some crazy laps that get put in there, you know, Brazil is a track where you can make the difference, for sure, as a driver, so... A 10 meaning, you know what? This is gonna happen. A 1 meaning, Tom, what the flip you suck. Okay, that has nothing to do with it, but okay. Moto 1X, as well as see if Wade, as well as Harry O'Connor, the legend play. Boom! They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Okay, so Kick Sauber looking okay, not that great, but Williams looking good, Haas looking good, the whole midfield looking good, so there should be a lot of fighting here, and let's start the fighting, because we're gonna advance, we're gonna get started with the main race. Ladies and gents, it's the Brazilian Grand Prix, 71 laps of pure racing goodness, and we had rain already. However, the main race is not gonna have any rain, so it's going to stay dry for 71 laps. At least that's the expectation, so maybe it's gonna be a bit different, but let's get started right here, and let's go and make it a show. Here we go!
It's time.
It is the Formula 1 Embassy Cruise Grande Premio de Sao Paulo 2025. Oh la la, caramba. We love it. The track that is called Interlagos, which means between lakes. Well, now you know it. Okay, you might not have known before, but this track lies between two lakes, Interlagos. Okay, we got two DRS straights right there between turn 3 and turn 4 and turn 15 and turn 1, where the main overtaking opportunity will be probably turn 1 right there. But we also have the turn 2 or turn 4 or whatever the flip it was. After that one. So many overtaking opportunities, a lot of them. I think this track is amazing for overtaking, so let's see what we can do. And we have to do overtakes because we're starting P12. Norris is P1, Verstappen P2. And then Leclerc gets himself in that top 4. Piastri as well. Then Russell, Gasly, Alonso, Sainz. The whole midfield is there. It's crazy. It's crazy.
How you doing?
We are P12 with Bortoleto, but remember, the prediction doesn't just extend to Bortoleto. It extends to everybody, okay? Everybody who's here is part of the prediction. So if Tsunoda bins the car in lap 1, boom. That means it's a prediction for the real-life race as well. Gio, the Italian, coming in with the tier 1 for the very first time. Gio, thank you so much for your very kind tier 1. Bravissimo, the Italian. I love it. Thank you so much. Young Lance, as well as Moto. Boom, they're gonna follow as well. Okay. Let's get started with the with the strategy, guys. We need to decide a strategy together, okay?
Radio check, radio check.
And there we go. This is why we saved the softs, guys. This is why we saved the softs, okay? Amazing. Amazing. I think I need some water, guys, because so for those of you who don't know, we're gonna get started right here, but let me know in the chat. Number 1 in the chat if you think we should do medium, soft. Number 2 in the chat if you think we should do, let's put a little bit less fuel, but not too much less, because I feel like we're gonna be using too much. Let's for the number 2, let's do soft, medium. I need to grab some water real quick because they were drilling holes in my wall, like not just a normal inside wall, but like the outside wall. So there's a lot of like fine little dust, and I can feel it's getting my throat. So let me just grab some water real quick. Literally 10 seconds, guys. I have water right there for the rest of the race right there. Okay. In the meantime, let me know. Number 1 for the medium, soft. Number 2 for soft, medium. It's up to you. There we go. That's how quick I am. That's how quick I am. I need like a water tube, man. Like the real drivers. Like the real drivers. There we go. Whew. Let's go. All right. All right. Let's clean the car because that's gonna be very valuable time lost, you know. Every bit of dirt means we lose time. Come on now, just like real life. Okay. I see a lot of number ones, not as many twos. So I think what we should do is probably we do the medium, soft. We are quick at the end and able to do attack. That's what we want to do, okay? 1 because of a safety car. But what if the safety car comes in lap 50? Then we need it the other way around. It could be anything. Ladies and gents, let's get started. Pericles as well as Ajax. Boom. They're going to follow as well. And M General coming in with the Prime for the very first time. M General, thank you so much for a very kind Prime right there. Ladies and gents, it's Prime time because we are going to get ourselves started right here, right now. And M General came in with the Twitch Prime right here for the first time. If you have a Twitch Prime laying around somewhere gathering dust like I am right now in my throat, then make sure you hit that button for free. Okay, let's go. That engine does not sound okay. Jesus. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's up with that thing, but it's okay. We're starting P12. Gabriele Bortoleto is the one we're driving with today, but remember, the prediction isn't just for Gabriele Bortoleto. The prediction is for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We do this every single week when there's a real-life Grand Prix, so if you haven't yet followed, make sure you do, because you don't want to miss out on any of our future shows, like the prediction show. It's not just what we do, you know, we do so much more, but you don't want to miss the prediction shows. We have a couple more to go this season because there's only a few more races to go. It's gotta be crazy. Kadoshim Bam, as well as Sasha, as well as N1 Mots. Thank you to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to be here.
No rain expected.
And in the meantime, no rain is expected. I want to ask you in the chat my favorite question. I've asked it already, but I'm asking it again. Where the flip are you watching from, ladies and gents? We've got people tuning in from all over the world. The most international chat in the entirety of the world. Where the flip are you watching from? And you'll see for yourself. We are the most international chat in the entirety of the world. No cap. I see Sweden, Germany, Czechia, Portugal. I see Romania, Norway, Czechia, Ohio, Gibraltar. I see Indianapolis, Morocco, Portugal, Netherlands, UK, Brazil. I see Czechia, Arabia, Germany, the basement. I see... Okay, I see Ireland, Philippines, I see San Diego, Jamaica, Suffolk, I see Philippines, Romania, Sri Lanka, Saudi Arabia, Poland, I see Ukraine, South Africa, Malaysia, France, Korea, Malaysia, Australia, United Kingdom, Canada. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? All over the world. Ladies and gents, as we go into the pits, into our grid slot right here, it's time for 71 laps of the uncontinued or continued racing. I might just pause a couple times to drink a bit of water, but besides that, we are not stopping whatsoever. The lights are gonna go on right here, right now, for the Brazilian Grand Prix. What is it gonna look like? Let's find out right here, right now, as we get a huge start, an amazing start, compared to everybody who's in front. Wanna pull up to the right and... What the flip is happening? We beat it! Into the back! Okay. Ladies and gents, maybe you have watched the movie. The movie Men in Black. Okay? I have got a device right here. Look inside of it. Okay? Inside of it. Watch this. Boom! You forget everything. You forget everything that happened. You forget everything that happened. What happened? Nobody knows what happened. Ladies and gents, it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix right here, right now. Let's see what we can do right here in Prix 12, and straight away we're gonna try and get the best start possible. Oh la la caramba, a great start right here, and Hulkenberg gets a good start as well. So we now go to the inside, we try to brake late, Sainz actually hits the side of Esteban Ocon, and now side by side we are with Nico Hulkenberg. Let's see what we can do, ladies and gents. We are up to P10 right here, from P12 on the grid, and we're not done yet, because Sainz now is defending with everything that he has. He's gonna try and keep it on the inside. We're just about going to try and use the flipping gap that we've got right there, but Sainz breaks to the right hand side of the track. He hits us, then we have to look up the tire. Ocon managed to go by on the inside right there. Oh my goodness, and he brakes super early. We bang into the back of Esteban Ocon, and now we need to watch out because we don't want anything happening to our car. That would be so not great. No, that's so not great. And now to the inside we go right here of Esteban Ocon. We go for a double move. We brake as late as possible, and just like that, ladies and gents, we go up for the flipping move, and we get the move done. We're up to P8. What a beautiful move. A beautiful move. And that means now we are chasing Fernando Alonso for what is P7. Come on now. We are expecting a crazy start for the Brazilian Grand Prix race start right here. The Alpine is up to P4, by the way. What the flip is happening? What the flip? It seems like Piastri has had a very bad start, getting overtaken as we go very wide right here by the Alpine. I don't think we got any damage, but it feels like we are very heavy. We are heavy. We are very heavy. On the car, because we got a lot of fuel in the car, remember? A lot of fuel in the car. It's a 71 lap race, and to get to the end, you need to flippin' fuel that car up to the flippin' max. Come on now. If you're enjoying yourself in the meantime, then make sure to hit that like button on the YouTube and TikTok. That would be great. And if you haven't yet followed, now is the time. If you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year time and you'll tell me, Tom, I wish I did it a year ago. I wish I hit that follow button a year ago. I should have done it when I had the chance. And well, guess what? Your chance is now, okay? Don't be that girl or guy that decides to come back in a year time and tells me, Tom, I should have done it. I should have listened. It happens all the time. Son B, as well as Keza, Didi, Matizek, and Arrows. Take him to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Charles Leclerc has got the fastest lap and is chasing after that P1, held at the moment by Lando Norris. Verstappen has been overtaken as well. And remember, we're also predicting the championship fight right now, because of course it's a prediction not just for Bortoleto, it's a prediction for the entirety of the Brazilian Grand Prix. So if you watch the prediction show, you will know what happens, okay? On the real life Grand Prix, already before the weekend starts. What is happening with Piastri? I don't know. In real life as well, we've seen Piastri struggle a little bit more compared to in the past in these last few races. This might not be the races that he likes the most. And to be honest, guys, this is kind of what happened as well last season. Towards the back of the championship, the end of the season, Oscar Piastri lost a little bit of pace, where he was so dominant at the start of the season. He hasn't been as dominant anymore in the last few races, so we'll have to wait and see if he is able to re-grab all of his speed. But yeah, it's whether he's crumbling under pressure or just not really suiting this track, I don't know. Flowbo, as well as Bones, as well as the guy with VR, Baby Boy. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Or Bad Boy, not Baby Boy. That's a whole different kind of boy. A bad boy or a baby boy? Oh la la. Okay. Alonso at the moment is slowing down and we are gaining time on him, but in front of us big battles are happening. In fact, the battles are so big that Max Verstappen goes from P3 on the grid to P1, just like that. Verstappen is expected to fight for the championship once again in Brazil, and he does it by overtaking P1. If you want to have a close look at who overtakes who, take a look at the bottom left, ladies and gents, where you can see the blips on the car. Of course, the dark blue is the Red Bull. That's Max Verstappen. The red is Charles Leclerc. Then the first orange is Lando Norris, and the second orange is Oscar Piastri. So you can see the overtakes both on the track and on the map. So we keep a close look as we try to attack Alonso as well. Come on now. Gap, as well as Flowbo, they gonna follow as well, and Sydney coming in with a 19-month race of at Tier 1. Both prediction for Sunday. Hamilton will shunt Norris and Piastri. Oh my goodness, surely not. All right, listen, Sydney, if you are correct, then we will come back to this moment. Sydney predicting Hamilton to shunt into Norris and Piastri. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. If that happens, then Verstappen is definitely back in the championship, unless he gets 0 points, but that is crazy. That is crazy. Who do you want to win the Drivers' Championship? Well, Irfan, I hate to break it to you, but I honestly do not really care. And I know a lot of people say, oh, that's a boring answer. Well, I genuinely do not care. Whether Verstappen wins, Piastri wins, or Norris, I could not care less. The only thing I care about is I want to have a championship fight in the flipping Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Or until the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the very least. And I want it to be as close as possible. I wanted to fight for it. I want to make sure that there's no, you know, crazy thing that kind of like messes it up or whatever, that they don't have control or whatever. I want there to be a side-by-side championship fight in the last lap. Whoever flipping overtakes wins. Okay, that's what I want. I don't care who wins it in the end. I don't give a flip. Exactly. Who do you want to win the championship, guys? Let me know in the chat right there. Norris, Piastri, Verstappen. Last time I asked this, there was a lot of Verstappen fans. It would be insane. It would be insane. Okay, Russell now being attacked by the car of Alonso, and there's a little bit of smoke, and they are not smoking a cigarette. No, they are looking up the tires, and that means now we have an opportunity to maybe look closer and closer. Go for a little bit of a switchback. We go super wide though, but then we cut to the inside to get a little bit of a better run, and we break super deep because Russell is really under pressure now. We put him under even more pressure. We go around the outside right there, and with a yellow flag behind, we try to go and get the move done. Russell continues to be in front. But once again we send it here. We go and roll the car to the corner, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli is out. That means, oh my goodness, we should have been on softs. We should have been on softs. A virtual safety car, ladies and gents, is expected in the Brazilian Grand Prix. The safety car is out, and even though it's not a full safety car, it's a virtual safety car. Kimi Antonelli has DNF, ladies and gents. So we are expecting a safety car. Whether it's a full safety car or a virtual safety car, that don't matter. But this is one of the predictions.
Okay, VSC
one of the predictions.
We're going green.
Oh, bro, what?
Delta until the green flag.
Uh-oh. No, what am I doing? No! What am I doing? I lost a heap of time. A heap of time by sleeping. I mean, how short was that virtual safety car, guys? Surely not. Surely not. That was way too short. That was like 20 seconds, man. I mean, who would expect that? Who would expect that? That is crazy. Well, yeah, we almost lost the arrest. Luckily, we stayed in it for now. We really had to push right there. Luckily, I saved a bit of battery, but we're closing into Alonso. Wait, what? Norris! Norris has lost the position to Pierre Gasly. Nah, you can't be having that, guys. Verstappen leads the race, and both McLarens are dropping down the field. Gasly is in podium position right now. Listen, sometimes crazy things happen in the prediction show, but sometimes crazy things happen in the real life races as well, guys. So if this is anything to go by, then this race is going to be a flipping banger, okay? A flipping banger. There goes the McLaren. On the McLaren! Piastri versus Norris. Will they crash? Oh my goodness! Smoke coming off the back of Lando Norris, who now has gone down to P5. It's spicy. It's spicy. It's very spicy. It's very spicy. King Jr. as well as Van Kata. Break attack. Take me to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. And we are just trying at the moment in a car that of course is way slower. We are in realistic performance, 110 AI, maximum difficulty to make it as realistic as possible. We are just a little bit slower than the cars in front and behind, in fact, because we're in the slowest car in the whole field. But we're doing a great job at this track, guys. A great job. Boros, as well as Alice Zurkova. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Max Verstappen is leading this race. Now, that would be amazing. Amazing for the championship, because it would make it a lot closer than what it is right now. What is the gap from Max Verstappen to P1, guys, in the championship right now? Is it 26 points? It's 26 points, right? Who is the DNF? It's Kimi Antonelli who is DNF just now to bring out the virtual safety car. But it was a very short-lived virtual safety car. Very short-lived. Come on!
The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well
less
done.
than 1 second to the car in front, and we're still super close, trying to go for the overtake. Overtakes are looming very closely. Oh my goodness, as we almost lose the car with the extra rotation we get from the curb. Oh my goodness. And we are in a great fight here, guys. As long as we can stick with them, that would be absolutely amazing. I mean, the Alpine in front is very quick, in fact. I was expecting maybe him to be a bit slower than us, but you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. He's able to stick in P3 for now. Worst, as well as Boot Talan, Idali, and thank you for the follow as well. What's up? The best decision you have made today. Well done. Welcome in. You won't make a better one. You won't make a better one. Predictions for the quali today? Well, I don't remember completely, but we had Verstappen, Norris, and Piastri fight for pole position. In the end, though, it was Lando Norris who grabs pole position, but the sprint qualifying today is going to be won by Lewis Hamilton, according to our prediction show. All right, Lewis Hamilton got pole in the sprint qualifying. As now, we close in once more. I just don't have enough battery. I don't have enough battery to try and go for the move right there. And Norris, once again, losing pace right there. Perhaps will Alonso go for the move right now? Let's go. Oh, we have no battery. 0, 0, 0. And there we go in front. There we go in front, ladies and gents. Oscar Piastri has gone for the move on Pierre Gasly. That means now, if he can stay there, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Oh my goodness, that's going to be tough. It's going to be close. Yeah, there we go. Piastri has now overtaken Pierre Gasly. That means he might have a big opportunity to try and drive away from Pierre Gasly. Unless Pierre Gasly has amazing pace to stay close. Oh my goodness, I have an opening. I saw it. We went for it. We saw a big opening right there. Alonso wasn't very quick out of the turn. We sent it on the inside. And just like that, Gabriel Bortoleto is up into P6. I saw it. I had to go for it. Ladies and gents, there was the moment. I told you. It's looming closely. And sometimes it looks like you're stuck in the DRS train, but then boom, opportunity rises. And we take it with both of our hands. Come on, give it to me, give it to me.
Okay, the car behind is
like the crap.
We're seeing a gap
Oh. There we go. More people looking up the tires. I think that was Piastri this time. I think it was Piastri. Oh my goodness.
How you doing? Welcome.
Welcome. As Dark Seeker comes in with a 40-month resub at tier 1. How many years is that? 1, 2, 3, almost 3.5 years. That is crazy. Dark Seeker, thank you so much for sticking with me, man. Since the very beginning. Well, not quite the very beginning, but quite the beginning, man. Thank you so much for all your support throughout the years, bro. I really appreciate it, man. You're an integral part. Without you, I would not be here, man. I would not be here. At the moment, we are going to go and push Norris Let's see what we can do, because at the moment we are closing into the cars that normally you would say a Kick Sauber can't really compete with, but look at us now. Look at us. Rapido. Okay. Crack and coffee. That's a very interesting combination, but thank you so much for the tier 1 for the very first time right there. I appreciate that. What's up? Oh my goodness, surely not. Surely not. Pierre Gasly is overtaking the car of Oscar Piastri. Or is he though? Because Norris is getting close. It could be that Norris gets them both. He closes in, gets to the inside, makes it 3 wide, gets cut off by Gasly. Gasly defends from the car of Piastri as well. He's on the soft tires. That's why he was able to stay close. That is why he was able to stay close. And now, once again, it's side by side. I'm doing a different line right here to maybe see if we can get Norris, a little bit of grass on the tires as well. But we send it big time. Once more, we keep the space right here for the car of Norris to go around the outside and take the inside. But we are going to have more pace. We're going to have more grip. And we keep it defensive on the inside to make sure he can't quite come back at us. And we go up to P5, ladies and gents. Helped by Pierre Gasly and liked by Pierre Gasly. Come on now. Liu Evans, or Evans, as well as Tyler Zayar. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Whew. How many seconds away Verstappen from Oscar? I mean, Verstappen is leading the race, guys, as now Bortoleto is being overtaken by Lando Norris. He doesn't give up, though. We don't give up, and we take the position back under braking. We're still in P5, but for how long can we keep it? Number 1 in chat if you think that the McLarens will drive away if they have, if they get rid of Pierre Gasly. If they are in front of Pierre Gasly and they're in clean air. Number 1 if you think they're going to drive away. Number 2 in the chat if you think, Tom, you know what? I believe in you. You do not flip in. I think you can keep up with the McLarens, even though Bortoleto is in that slower car. I don't know. Remember, it's 110 AI maximum difficulty. 0 assists, nada nachos, and a realistic car performance to make it as realistic as possible compared to real life, to make sure that we can predict what happens in the real life race right here in the prediction show. Matteo, as well as HZ Man, as well as a mix of Max and Brain Rot Shorts. Look at that. That's what I do all the time. Brain Rot Shorts. Thank you for the follow as well. As well as Atom Bomb. What's up? Okay. We are 7 tenths behind. 7 tenths behind.
8.2 seconds.
Oh, Piastri. But he is quick. In fact, Pierre Gasly, even after 14 laps, is still pretty quick. That's crazy. We tried to hang on, tried to stay close, but I think we'll have to use a lap maybe here to kind of recharge everything, you know? Recharge everything. When does the pit window open? Pit stop information, pit stop information.
11 laps till your pit window
Okay,
opens.
11 laps, guys. 11 laps until the pit window opens. This race is long, man. We've only done 14 laps. We've only done 14 laps, but we're well into the fight right here. With Piastri, with Gasly. Of course, we're doing a 100% distance race to make sure that we can predict whatever is going to happen in the real-life race of Brazil by doing the race ourselves. We will be done, most likely, or hopefully, right before practice 1 begins of the Brazilian Grand Prix in real life. That is going to happen in about, what is it? 1 hour and 15 minutes, guys? Am I correct? It happens at 15:30 or Central European time, right? So in 1 hour 15 minutes? 1 hour 15 minutes, okay. Yeah, that's perfect. I think we can finish before then, guys. Should be able to, at least. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Big battles! Big battles between Piastri and the car of Gasly, and that allows us to close in right here. We're going to make use of that moment, though. We're going to make use of that moment to get as close as possible right here, to really try to stay close here now, and to send it big time on Oscar Piastri, but we're too far for now. Let's stay close. Let's stay close. Verstappen and Leclerc are driving away into the sunset in the meantime, guys. Driving away into the sunset. We go for a big sense, but once again, too far. Once again, stay close to the rear of Oscar Piastri. He's feeling the pressure, though. Because... he's pooped his pants. He has pooped pooped his pants. I can smell it, I can feel it, I can see it. All the flipping splurges of poop coming from the back of that McLaren. It doesn't smell nice. But I understand Piastri. Very nervous because he sees Bortoleto. And we see Lando Norris trying to go for the overtake. Oh my goodness, we get onto the gravel, we get onto the grass, and just like that, ladies and gents, we lose. Oh my, what a flip! Now I have got poop in my pants. Jesus! We go down to P8, ladies and gents, after a big poopy moment. We get onto the grass, we lose the car, and just like that, it's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. You lose the car. That's crazy. That's actually crazy, guys. Pierre Gasly, in the meantime, is still leading this race, or at least this battle, this train. Verstappen is leading, so that will be amazing for the championship, because at the moment, the McLarens are literally only P4 and P5, guys. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh la la. That was a very, very aggressive moment from our side. A bit too much grass use. In fact, any grass use is too much. But sometimes you don't have it under control. That was the moment we don't have it under control. And it's only lap 16, so we need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay. Let's do this. It's nothing, guys. Come on now. I mean, you gotta use a bit of the track there to make sure that you can open it up later on. But then when the grass comes, that's when you really want to turn back ASAP, because that's not okay. The DRS opens up as we continue to stay close. We are the last one in this train now, so let's use a little bit of time to try and really save the battery, so we can really go for a move soon. Steve Wade, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Closing. Back into second gear. On a scale of 1 to 10, ladies and gents, how well are we doing right there? Or how well are we doing? How well are we doing in this Brazilian Grand Prix as the hometown driver? If you don't put a number 11, you're banned. You're banned. You're flipping banned. 7, 8, mods. Ban them all! Alright, ladies and gents, lap 17 out of 71. We are trying to really get back into the groove, trying to overtake, because both McLarens are still stuck. Not an easy track to overtake, it seemed like in the end. But now with the battery, look at us. Actually, you know what? Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be smart here. I'm gonna be smart. Woo. When is the race of the Brazilian Grand Prix? This Sunday, ladies and gents. But the sprint race is tomorrow. We have a sprint race weekend, so a sprint race and the main race. Sprint race is tomorrow. Sprint qualifying is today. Qualifying is tomorrow as well, and then the main race is on Sunday. We are gonna try and do something crazy. Send it on the inside of the car. Off of George Russell. Don't leave him too much space on the exit, and that means now we are no longer in this last position in this train. And we are up to P7, trying to start over once again. Come on now. George Russell didn't know we were coming, but we were coming, and we were coming hard. Come on now. BWHR, as well as Mr. Moves, Gibril. They will follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here.
Okay, so we're leading our team
Bro is risking it.
9,
Risk it for the biscuit. If you don't risk it, you are no longer a racing driver. As we go through the corner that is named after the guy who said that. If you see a gap, you go for it, okay? That is the Ayrton Senna band. The Ayrton Senna S, it's called. It looks a bit like an S. Left, right, left, right. Legendary corner, which is the corner where Max Verstappen overtook Nico Rosberg around the outside in the rain. It was epic. It was epic. That is an overtake. That is probably one of my favorite overtakes ever in F1. The overtake of Max Verstappen around the outside of Nico Rosberg in 2016 in the full wet weather. Full wet tires on the car. You couldn't see nothing. And bro just went around the outside with like way more speed in a corner where you would normally, in the dry, not be able to overtake. Bro put his balls on the table and said, you know what? I don't know what to say, but you know what I mean. Okay, come on. Let's go. How is an Alpine P3? I don't know, but they have been absolutely amazing around here. Remember last year, guys. Remember last year we had an Alpine 2-3. An Alpine 2-3 where Max Verstappen won the race in 2024. This might be the track that Alpine does pretty well at compared to all the other tracks. Although especially if it's raining. Not so much if it's dry, I don't think, because their car isn't amazing at the moment. And Russell is trying to go for the move, whereas Pierre Gasly now has been overtaken by Oscar Piastri. Let's go. Yeah, Tom, finish that sentence. I was trying to put it in a way where it was not gonna be weird, but that was not really that easy. Let's go. Tom is from the Netherlands? Yes, I am from the Netherlands, ladies and gents. Born and raised. And the studio you're watching me do the show from right now is in the Netherlands as well. Oh my goodness, Russell almost tried to go for it there. Did you see that? Did you see that? That's crazy. In the second gear, we go through the very last corner. The car is getting quite tough to control. It's now 38% on the tires. And remember, pit stop information. Pit stop information. 5 laps.
5 laps time.
Lap 25. Do you agree, ladies and gents? Do you agree? Lap 25. Or let me know in the chat, what lap do you think is the best lap to pit? Because we're doing medium, soft strategy. We have decided that together. Come on. Let's try and stay close. Lots of people around us on the mediums, and Pierre Gasly, I don't know what he's eaten, but bro has just re-overtaken the flipping McLaren, guys. No way. No way. There's no way. That is insane. At the moment, we are once again closing. It's tough though. It's really tough to make a move. I think in the middle sector is where we can definitely make a move if we get a good exit. I think this might be the moment, guys. Last minute, we go for a big send right here on Fernando Alonso. Get a good run out of the corner as well. And just like that, we're up into P6. Very good. Very good. He had a big bowl of oatmeal this morning. No, I always eat a smoothie, a fruit smoothie with yogurt every morning. That's what wakes me up. Number 1 in chat, if you are like me and you just can't eat bread in the morning, man. Like, it's very normal in the Netherlands to eat bread in the morning with like cheese or something. I just can't get it through my throat, man. It's just, I can't do it. At the moment, we are closing in, and on the inside, Alonso tries to make the move, but he kind of misjudges how big of a ball we have within my pants, because we sent it right there. We flipping turned across him. We said, you know what, you can try it, but we are not giving it to you whatsoever. Piastri's made the move now for the top 3, and Gasly, once again, still very close behind. And now behind Norris we go to maybe even try to look ahead once again, and to get the move done here. We did the same move as we did last lap, and that, ladies and gents, is how we go from P6 on the grid to P5. Oh, come on, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Gasly's still quick. Is he going to be able, though, to re-overtake Piastri? That is the question. There's a lot of straight line speed that you can gain here if you've got the DRS. But let's see whether he has enough. Here, Gasly goes into the pits. Okay. Pierre Gasly, ladies and gents, goes into the pits. That means now we're going to be very close to Piastri, to Norris, and we need to be very wary, because if we don't do a good enough corner right here, we might not have the DRS anymore. Yep, there we go. We just about have the DRS to stick with Piastri. The question is, though, what lap do you think we should pit, ladies and gents, as now Norris is going for the overtake? Come on, please. We're gonna lose Piastri. We're gonna lose Piastri. Hello? Oh, that was the most stupid move he's ever done. The most stupid move he's ever done. And now we really need to push here in the middle sector to try and stay within the DRS, within that 1 second mark of Piastri. Because, of course, if we are not within 1 second, our rear wing flap does not open on the main straight. And that will lose us a lot of pace, probably 3/10 or something like that. And at the moment, we're not inside of that 1 second. That is a big problemo, guys. A big problemo. Is it close enough? No, we miss out on the DRS. Verstappen pits as well. And he goes onto the softs, or does he use the mediums now? No, I think he changes his tire to the mediums now. Behind of us, we still have Norris very close. Still have Norris very close. And you know what, guys? I'm quite scared because I don't think I've got the pace to stick with Piastri. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the battery on none. I'm going to let Norris go for the move right there. And I'm hoping that with the pace that he's got, he can close into the front. But Alonso goes for it as well. He tries to go and follow him. And he does successfully now. So Norris is up at the P3. But Alonso follows him too. And I did not see he was that close. Okay. If you're enjoying the prediction show that you're watching right now, ladies and gents, remember, whatever happens in this race is a prediction for what's to come in the real-life race. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here. Chill back and relax and enjoy, because we've got about 47 laps to go. And I will make sure that every single one of those 47 laps are going to be one to remember, okay? But if you are enjoying yourself, then make sure to hit that like button. If you're watching on the YouTube as well as TikTok, that will be very, very appreciated. You know, if you're watching on the Twitch and Kick, then just say I like it in the chat. Because you can't like, but you know what I mean. And if you haven't yet followed, now is the time, ladies and gents. If you don't do it today, then you will come back in a year time and you will tell me, Tom, I missed out on all the fun.
Okay,
what have I done?
So let's box this lap.
They want us to pit in lap 26 or 25. Do you agree with it, guys? Do you agree with it? I like it, kind of. I like it. There we go. Thumbs up. I love it. Pierre Gasly on his new tires puts the fastest lap, and that is a big warning. That is a big warning sign, guys, that if we don't pit, we are going to get undercutted. But the question is, do we do it now to maybe undercut them, or do we go later and try and follow them and stay with them? Let me know in the chat. What do you reckon? Should we pit this lap as is you know, recommended by our engineer, or do we go a little bit later? Number 1 in chat, if you think Tom, let's pit now. Number 2, if you think Tom, let's stay out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1.
Remember, box this lap.
1, 1, 1. 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. We're pitting! Box this lap, box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Oh my goodness, sideways into the pits. I saw Norris pitting. I was like, there is no flipping way. There is no flipping way I'm gonna get undercut by that sucker. Okay, so we go into the pits right here with Bortoletto. Gary, the pit stop guy, needs to do the best pit stop he's ever done in his life. We get ourselves into the grid slot. Gary is gonna put the flipping tires on the car. Oh, yeah, you cheeky bugger. The light went to green for a small moment there, but then it flipping went back to red, so we lost a lot of time here in trying to go out. Did you see that, guys? Number 1 in chat if you saw that. The light went to green, and then I had no time to react. Norris went past us. It went back to red, and we had to wait for him to pass by. We got the new medium on the car now, though, so we're going to push like crazy. We're going to try to close in that gap to Lando Norris.
This is our true position. We're on the
And,
same strategy.
oh my goodness, what? Look at Gasly! Look how much time Gasly has gained, guys, by pitting 3 laps earlier, bro. It's like 3 corners in front of us. That is actually insane. On the minimap, you can see a light blue blip. That is Pierre Gasly. In the meantime, Max Verstappen has also pitted. He pitted 1 lap earlier than us. He's pretty quick right now. He's leading the race, although he's not leading because Oscar Piastri is still out on track. Could Piastri be doing a 1-stop and go from the medium to the hard? I don't know. I would have gone to hards and make it a 1-stop. I mean, that's a possibility as well. Like I said, I mean, Piastri could be doing it. That would be quite crazy, though. It would be a crazy strategy, and it could work, but let's see. We come out in front of Alonso, undercutting him as well. And that is exactly what we need, but the only problem we have now is that Norris is so quick, I can't really stay close to him, guys. Look at that. 1.5 seconds. Can we stick with him? We're gonna push like crazy. Right here, right now, to at least try it. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. I just want DRS. That's the only thing I want.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
Come on, Shirley! 1.0. No! We're 1.0! How close was that? That was like 1,000 or something. Surely not. We were literally on the line 1.0. That's impossible. And now Alonso will try to go for the move. Here he comes. We'll let him by so he can try and close into the car of Norris right here. Come on, you got this, bro. You got this. He's on the soft tires. Surely Alonso can close in on the soft tires to land Norris, guys.
Stay with them. They might make a mistake.
We'll play it smart. We'll play it tactically. Let Alonso close in to Norris. Is this smart, guys? I feel like I'm 200 IQing it right now. Because Alonso's on soft tires. He's probably going to be quicker than Norris for a couple laps. He closes into the DRS. And he helps us to go and, you know, close along as well. And we are also on the DRS. I feel like this is 200 IQ, man. Hamilton is coming. Oh my goodness, you're right. Hamilton is coming. And he's coming fast. Call him Kenny, Joel Rootens, as well as Clifford, Ramdala, Mr. 66 is, boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best idea you've had today, hitting that follow button. Well done, and welcome in. Ladies and gents, my name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here, and you're watching the prediction show of Brazil. We do this every single week. Whatever happens in the prediction show is a prediction for what's to come in the real life race weekend. Let's say Max Verstappen wins the race, then that's a prediction for the real life race as well. But also, for example, a safety car comes out, well, that's a prediction. The safety car comes out as well. Kimi Antonelli DNF'd earlier, well, there you go, prediction for the real life race as well. And so far we've had a lot of predictions come through in real life after we did them before the weekend started. For example, like Lewis Hamilton winning the sprint race at the Chinese Grand Prix in Ferrari for the first time. We predicted that one, but we predicted many, many more things in the past. And hopefully today will be very, very close to the real life results. We'll find out this weekend. All right, DRS opens up once more, and we're going to try to stick with them. Alonso very quick right now, and we're going to try to use him to close into the car of Norris. Come on.
All of our tire pressure data
Lando will win.
currently
At the
reading
moment, he's
0.
not, guys. Lando is
Even though they feel
P6.
inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Problem! Engineer, repeat.
Okay, so all of our tire pressure data is currently reading 0.
What the
Assuming
flip?
they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
That's crazy! That is crazy! Okay, well, if we have an issue, then we're gonna be able to put it down all the way to the tires. Apparently they're telling us there's no data. Maybe a problemo, I don't know. Remember that we are on a little bit of a different strategy compared to Alonso. We are on a medium soft, and he is on a medium soft medium most likely, so should be very interesting. VRB Son, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best decision. The show is back. The show is so back. The show never left, guys. Come on. Woo! I can't see how Tom would be this good at all the tracks. I probably have played this game longer than you have played all games ever. I have over 8,000 hours on all the F1 games combined. That is like, if you put it all together, maybe it's pathetic, I don't know. It's kind of my job, so I don't think doing a job is pathetic. But if it wasn't my job, it might have been pathetic. But anyway, I digest. 8,000 hours, I think it equates to like, what is it, like half a year straight up, boom. So at that point, I have done a lot of laps everywhere. I know exactly what to do. That is 333 days. Okay, 8,000 might be a little bit of exaggeration, but for sure, I've done 5,000 hours. 5,000 hours. For sure. For sure. So definitely like half a year. Okay, DRS opens up right here. Let's see what we can do. As we close in to Alonso, Norris, remember, is well in front. We got the Mercedes. I don't know what they are doing, but I think they're doing a one-stop. In fact, Piastri, who is still out on track, is flipping, going crazy. He's doing the one-stop, I think. The question is, will it pay off? Will it pay off for him? Will it pay off? He's still on track. We're closing in rapidly. And we're going to battle these two in front in the meantime, too. Come on now. If you don't have a guideline on track, I believe you. I mean, I can't. You can't see it, right? So I don't. I used to. I started off with assist as well, like everybody. I didn't just, you know, start off like this. Surely not. No, I started on a controller, guys. Like, what is it? Like 2015. That was 10 years ago. Whoa, my goodness, 10 years ago. I was 15 years old in 2015. I started out on a controller, and very quickly, after a few months already, I got my very first wheel. It was a wheel without force feedback. If I can give you one recommendation, do not get a wheel that does not have force feedback. Okay? You will regret it, and you'll buy a wheel after that has force feedback. You will waste your money. Just get a wheel with force feedback. There is so many great wheels out there nowadays that are very affordable as well. So, if you want to go for the best and you think, you know, I want to get in there straight away, then maybe get something like me. Then you don't have to upgrade it ever again, like a Simicube or something. But like a Moza or whatever to start off is awesome. It's you don't have to upgrade that one either if you're a bit more casual. You're 25. That has got to be wrong. What do you mean? I am 25. I was born in the year of 2000. Okay. All right. In fact, it's literally my birthday today. Literally my birthday today. Okay. If you haven't yet followed for my birthday, then make sure you do it now. It's my birthday today. Okay. Today exactly. Exactly today in 8 months. Okay. Today exactly in 8 months. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Today exactly in 8 months. I become 26 years old in 2026. It's gonna be great, guys. You can never celebrate too early. The Smoky Goat, as well as AKN, as well as Tony, Linux. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Let's go. Happy birthday, Tom, in 8 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's go. Closing. Right here. On Alonso. He's still a little bit quicker than us, but let me tell you something. Okay. It's going to be happening here. We will attack like a fruit ninja. Chuck, slice through the field, and we will go and try and see if we can overtake the Mercedes very, very soon and close into the Alpine. Let's go! Is there a place where I can get your setup tour? I have made a video on the YouTube about this simulator, but I will be making a full setup tour sometime in probably 2026 of the whole studio when it's completely done and everything. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't yet. I think maybe today we can get 80,000 subscribers. I think we're very close, guys. So if you haven't yet, come on, do it. You can be still part of the first 80,000 subscribers. And I will tell you something, in a couple months, you will not even be able to be part of the first 100,000, okay? Because we're going rapido here with all of your help. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. I'm trying to stay close, guys, but you know what? I'm pushing like an insane amount, and I'm not really quick enough here compared to Alonso. He's rapid. Norris rapid as well, but holy moly, I'm having to push. Happy birthday way in advance. I mean, you can never be too early, guys. Come on now. You can never be too early. Let's go. Clapido in the meantime with a 10 stream streak. Look at that. My guy. You have not missed a beat in the last month. Let's go. I love it. Look at that. How long did this setup take to build? Well, this chassis, I ordered it in, when was that? June, on my birthday, 14th of June, 2024. And I received it this year in March. It took 8 months to build, or 9 months, something like that. Crazy, 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 crazy. But it was so worth it. We are closing in right now to Fernando Alonso. Trying to close in. And see if we can battle, but I'm just staying close enough, but not close enough to battle right here. And now, in front of us, we can see that there's a battle between Norris and Russell. Russell deciding to stay out, guys. Deciding to stay out. And look! Piastri behind of us, ladies and gents, has opted to go for the hard tires. So he is going to go until the end of this race. And we are pitting in lap 50 or around lap 50. Because then we're going to go to the softs. We're doing a completely different strategy. And now we're doing a completely different move. Oh my goodness, that was not okay. That was not okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm leaving you by. I'm leaving you by. Warning, collision, FIA, okay. I tried it. Okay, I tried it. That was not okay. I leave him by now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Team play or fair play, whatever the flip you want to call it. Here we go. Not okay from us, but now we go for the move anyway. Bye-bye. See you later. Okay, very, very good. We're up to the car of P6 right now. That's one way to overtake, guys. Bomb him off the track. That was not my intention, I will say, guys. I will say. And now, Norris is trying to go for it. Alonso comes back at us. We go around the outside, drop the car as hard as possible into the turn. And we are going to try to close in ASAP, but it's still side by side with the car of Alonso. Side by side with the car of Alonso. Remember, Alonso, the manager of Gabriel Bortoleto. And of course, there is something to prove for Gabriel Bortoleto. Something to prove. And he's proving it right now. 1.3 seconds right here to the car of George Russell, who still is quick, but the question is he quick enough? Let's see, 1.1 seconds. Come on, we gotta get DRS. Oh, I'm pushing like crazy right now to even be able to try and get DRS, guys. Come on, Alonso, out of the DRS. Suck on that, suck on that. Come on now. Woo. That's great. That is great. Lap 38 out of 71. A warm welcome if you're joining in right now. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you are joining in not just to a stream. No, we don't do streams over here, okay? We don't. You're watching a show. All right, so chill back, relax, and enjoy. I will make sure that you will get entertained from start to finish. And remember, the finish is going to be right before, or hopefully, we'll see how it goes, but right before the start of the Brazilian Grand Prix practice 1 session. Whether we are going to roll over into it by a couple minutes or not, we'll have to see. I don't know. Why is my watch not working? What time is it? Watch, show me the time. There we go. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Bro, what am I doing? Surely not. Don't lose the DRS because you were watching on your watch. I swear. The watch bottled the flipping lap right here. That's horrible. This is why F1 drivers do not wear watches during a race. Imagine you have to look at your watch. Not okay.
So
now, luckily we're still stuck or sticking with them. Oh, that's not great at all. I think we might have missed out, guys. No, please. No! What are we doing?
And gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds.
Completely bottled it. Completely bottled it. And now it's 1.6 seconds to Russell. Come on, come on. Do not give up. Ladies and gents, what do we never do? What do we never do? Come on, you know it. We never what? You finish the sentence right here.
Tyre condition still looking good.
You finish the sentence. We never. Come on. Come on. Finish two words. Come on. Finish the word. Finish the sentence. Yeah! Come on. We are back in the DRS. Suck on that again. Reverse suck. Okay. Uno reverse. Back on you. Ricky, thank you to follow as well. What's up? As well as Spizzy, Abhishek, as well as Kwaki and Charlotte. What's up? Welcome in. Good to be here. Russell, at the moment, is a bit slower than Norris. So at the moment, we're kind of not doing a great job here because we should have followed Norris straight away. But it's been even tough to just stick with Russell. So we're trying our best right now. Trying our best to close into Russell and then get in front. But what is he doing? Driver in front. Driver in front.
Okay, Russell's ahead. And the time
Has he pitted
lap,
yet?
1 minute 12.8.
He might have pitted already.
The gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs.
Old
Their
softs.
tyres are 16
No.
laps
So
old.
he has pitted
I think
already,
they've got
guys.
One more stop. Okay,
One
so
more
you're
stop.
gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Gaining 1/10 a lap. We're gonna try to save as much battery as possible and get the overtake. Oh my goodness! What in the guacamole happened there? We drift ourselves through the last and final. I don't know what happened there. Did I hit the grass or something? That was crazy. To the right inside we go. Off of George Russell. Breaking deep, get the move done, and now we get the move done. We're up into P5. Gasly in the meantime is 4.6 seconds in front of us as well. Oh my goodness, are you serious? And Russell retakes the... Hey! Oh my goodness, we're being held back a lot here now, guys. We're being held back a lot. We're being held back a lot. Gasly on the podium. Remember, if you're watching right now, you're joining into the prediction show of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Whatever happens in this race is a prediction for what's to come in the real live Brazilian Grand Prix. We've done the qualifying, we've done the sprint qualifying, we've done the sprint race, and now you're watching the main race. 30 laps to go, and on board we are with Gabriel Bortoleto in realistic performance, 110 maximum AI difficulty, and 0 assists, nada nachos. Okay, it ain't easy, and it showed that so far. Russell is gonna try and go defensive to try and hold us back, but we really need to go and have a move on. We really need to break in deep, get the move done, go around the outside, a little bit of a touchy right there. We get a good run through the corner, and hopefully now, finally, while using the DRS, we can stay in front of Russell. Surely we can, right? We stay in the middle, and we don't let him by this time. So just like that, ladies and gents, we are finally past 5 seconds, though, to Pierre Gasly. Number 1 in chat, if you think, Tom, we are quicker than Pierre Gasly. Number 2 in the chat, if you think, Tom, what the flip? You absolutely flippin'. Okay, I see how it is. Keon Knowles, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to be here. If you have not yet hit that follow button, then make sure you do it now. If you don't do it now, you're gonna come back in a year's time and you'll tell me, Tom, I wish I did it a year ago. Yep, should have done it. It happens all the time. Don't be that guy or girl that regrets it and wishes you'd done it a year ago. Now, because I tell you, you will. We're 3% in the battery. We're really using everything to try and close in, and we have to do that because, of course, behind of us, we've got a lot of very quick cars. We're just trying to really stay in front and drive away, but it's proving to be very tough. With now Norris 3.7 behind of Gasly. I think Gasly really putting some good pace in here, guys. 7 laps and we pit, right?
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.7
We are
seconds.
predicted to go lap 50. Pit stop information.
Your pit window will be open
7 laps
in
time.
7
Okay,
laps
so
time.
let me know. What do you reckon, ladies and gents? Should we go still in lap 50? I think it makes sense to go lap 50, but let me know what you think. And then we go soft tires to finish off the race. Soft tires proving to be a very good tire here. You can see that they've been very quick, but the mediums have proven to be very quick as well. So I think we'll definitely be a little bit quicker than most of them in the final stint. So let's see. But most importantly, we will try to close in to Gasly, to Norris, before Norris gets by over Gasly. 21 laps on the softs? Yes, 21 laps on the softs over here, guys. What's the tire wear? There you go. It's not even that bad, guys, right now. But we still have 7 laps to go, right? We still have 7 laps to go. Oh my goodness, this kick car is not easy to drive though. Not easy to drive. We need them to battle in front now. Come on, go battle. You would extend to lap 52. I kind of want to do an undercut though, to be honest, guys. Because I have a feeling that otherwise we would not be able to close into Norris again. But we'll have to wait and see. I think for sure Gasly is going to pit earlier once again. Because bro is on the soft tires. And is already losing time right here. Come on, come on. 4.0, 4.4! Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. 4.2! We have really good pace. Oh, oh! Max Verstappen goes into the pits and he decides to put on the mediums. The question is, where does he come out? Is he going to come out in front of us? Or is he going to come out behind of us? Verstappen goes out onto the track right now. And I think it's going to be side-by-side battle. Look! I can feel him! I can see him! I can taste him! Okay, ladies and gents, we gotta try and do our best here. Behind Max Verstappen, but surely he's gonna be too quick for us, right? Surely he's gonna be too quick for us. On brand new mediums compared to our mediums. I'm gonna try my best though, but this might prove to be very tough. To even be able to stick with Verstappen and get the DRS. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Already, Max Verstappen is proving to be incredibly, incredibly quick. Yeah, I can't stick with him, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Jesus. Whew. Okay. Gasly now pits as well. 5 laps before our planned pit stop. We are in P4 in this race, ladies and gents. We got a little bit of space in between of us in front. But look behind of us. Lewis Hamilton has amazing pace. And the car behind of him has even better pace. Because as you can see, Oscar Piastri only 3 seconds behind of us. And he is on the hard tires. He is going to go until the end of this race. He might have gone and one-upped us here on the strategy, guys. The one-stop might actually be the best strategy. Look how quick he is. Look how quick he is. Although we are going to be very rapid on the softs as well, remember. Come on, come on. 4.5 to Lando. And we have about 25 laps to go. Guys, how many minutes do we have left until practice 1 starts? How long is it still until practice 1 starts? Does anybody have an indication of the time?
Ahead, 2.9 seconds.
36 minutes. 25 laps in 36 minutes. I think we are literally bang on time, guys. Verstappen goes fastest of anybody. 1:11. And behind of us, Lewis Hamilton is coming very, very quickly. Come on now, Lewis. Calm him down, bro. Calm him down.
3 seconds up on you. Keep pushing.
Let me have my hometown win in the Brazil for Gabriel Bortoleto. Piastri is 500 IQ. Tom is -1 IQ. Yeah, sometimes in the life, the IQ is letting me down, guys. But hey, at least I've got the EQ, okay? Right? Emotional. I'm emotional, alright? Shout out to the EQ peoples. More EQ than IQ. Let's go. Alright, we are gonna go. Oh my goodness. And see what we can do. You know what? You might be surprised, guys, but I actually finished university education, majoring in marketing, but at the same time doing logistics, financials, law, what else did I do? Human resource management, organizational, everything. Okay. I was nominated for Best First Year Student of the Peter Tyler Award. Okay. I didn't win it. I didn't win it. It was just a nomination. But you know what? I was nominated already. We go up the inside. Or actually around the outside. And there goes Piastri. What the flip? I thought it was flipping Hamilton. What's happening? We close in right now to Piastri. Trying to stick it with. But at the moment, he's just way quicker. Driver in front. Driver in front.
Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres.
Do we pit, guys? I mean, I could pit a little bit earlier to try and attack Lando Norris. I could pit earlier to... but the question is, how quick are we going to be at the end, guys? What do you reckon? Should we pit in lap 49? Or do we try and stick with Piastri for a bit? All right, how about this? How about this? We stick with Piastri for as long as possible. He's going to tow us to the front. And then if we lose him, we pit for the softs. We're not going hard. We're going to pit for the softs. We're going to be rapido at the end because we're supposed to pit stop information, pit stop information.
Okay,
in one lap already. Lap 50 is our pit stop window, and that's the medium soft strategy, guys. That's the medium soft strategy. That's the quickest. The softs are able to go a long time, okay? A long time. So for now, let's stick with Piastri. Let's try and use his DRS to close into the front. And let's hope Hamilton does not overtake us. Use him as a piggyback. Exactly, Ryu. Exactly. Stick with Piastri. You guys all think we should do it? Then let's see. Eat them twins. Take with a follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. You're joining in to the prediction show of the Brazilian Grand Prix. We've done the full qualifying sprint race. And the main race right now as well as the sprint qualifying. To predict what will happen in the real life Brazilian Grand Prix by doing the race ourselves. Okay? Okay. Oh my goodness, we've lost the DRS. What? Never mind, we're coming back. And Leclerc pits. Leclerc pits, guys. Leclerc pits. Interesting. He's fighting for the win in this race as well versus Max Verstappen. At the moment, the prediction would be, ladies and gents, that Max Verstappen is going to win the race. If that happens, that's great for the championship. If you're a fanatic for the championship rather than a fan of any of the two McLaren boys, because the McLaren boys are P2 and P3 at this point in time, and it's Lewis Hamilton who tries the overtake here, but Leclerc is definitely getting past ASAP, and now that we're struggling to stay with Piastri, I think it might be time now to go onto the soft tires, ladies and gents. Put a number 1 in chat everything, Tom. Let's pit. Number 2 in chat everything, Tom. Let's not pit. What do you reckon we should do? Leclerc is most likely going to finish in P2 because he is going to try and overtake Piastri right there on brand new tires. But then Piastri will hold P3. And then Norris as well as us are going to pit. But I think we are going to pit a lap earlier than Norris to try and fight for the top 3. Come on now.
Don't forget, box this lap.
This lap we pit. Let's push like crazy. And let's see what we can do. All of you saying number 1, box this lap, box this lap. We're pitting right here, making sure we do not speed in the pit lane. Block or lock up the tires a little bit, and we ask Gary, the pit stop guy, to make sure that he puts his hand out of his pants, because we need to make sure we do a good pit stop. Come on, Gary. I count on you. Boom. Optimal. Let's go. Very good. Very good, 2.4 seconds. And behind of us, Lewis Hamilton is doing the exact same strategy. Okay. Lewis Hamilton, exact same strategy. We go out on track and Alonso has pitted 1 lap before us and he comes out in front of us by the undercut. So we have a very... Oh, he's on hards. Okay, interesting. We have a very similar strategy, guys, to Lewis Hamilton, who, of course, got pole position in the sprint race in the prediction show. Remember, we do this every single week when there's a real-life race, so if you're excited for more, then make sure you hit that follow button, because you don't want to miss out in 2 weeks' time when we have the Las Vegas Grand Prix prediction show as well. And then after that, Qatar Grand Prix prediction show. And then the finale, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix prediction show. All right. Fernandine, yo, as well as Claims Games, take me to follow as well. What's up? Is it realistic car performance? Yes, it's realistic car performance. 110 AI maximum difficulty and 0 assists, nada nachos. To make it as realistic as possible. And we like to drive as a different driver for every single prediction show so that we can give a different POV. And, you know, of course, it's not only a prediction for Bortoleto, it's also a prediction for everyone else. We like to give the different POVs. And we get a different POV now, because we're sending it big time on the car of Alonso with a big send. We get the inside now. We get a good run here to get the move done. Hopefully Alonso is not quick enough to get a good traction zone. And no, he is not, because we, ladies and gents, are up at the P7 now on brand new tires.
4.7 seconds.
Come on! Norris comes out on track as well. 4.6 seconds in front. And now it's time to push. Now it's time to push. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. Let's go. Russell pits early for the mediums, but we are on the softs now, so we can really start using the advantage of the tires to our advantage.
Tire wear for now. Keep taking care.
Because we should be incredibly quick on these softs now, guys, compared to the mediums. Look at that. We are actually rapid. Come on, let's go. Let's go! Do we think in 3 or 4 years Bortoleto will be in the top team and competing for the championship? I mean, we'll have to wait and see, because realistically, he's in a manufacturer team, guys. He's in Audi, right, next year. So, even though Kick Sauber right now is not perceived as one of the best teams, I think Audi is definitely something that has a lot of prestige and probably big budget as well. So let's see how Audi does, but I think he can definitely show his worth in that team. And maybe he will go to a top team in the future, or he will stay there. But I think Bortoleto is a big one, guys. If you can do what he has done in his first season, if you can do what he has done in Formula 2, Formula 3, all that kind of stuff, then you are bound to be a big one. Very similar to Oscar Piastri. I rate him very, very close to Oscar Piastri, who also dominated in Formula 2 and Formula 3. So, very close to that. Let's go! Over 20 laps of sand is maybe too much for the tires. Well, maybe yes, maybe no, but we'll have to do it, guys. We'll have to do it! Who is the best rookie for you? Honestly, that's one of the hardest things, man. I think it's a very close tussle between Hajar, Behrman, and Bortoleto for me. The best rookies. I mean, Antonelli's doing a great job as well at times, but I'm not as impressed by him, let's say. But my vote goes out to Fernando Alonso, yeah. My best rookie of the season. What a rookie, man. What a bright future my guy has. 6.1 seconds to Russell, and we're closing in. In fact, there is an Alpine as well that we're closing into later in chance. This end of the race could be absolutely epic, but the most important thing right now is that we keep fighting until the end right here, because we got 17 laps until the end, and as you can see on the blips, on the mini-map on the left-hand side, we're closing in every single lap. Come on now! Gabriel Bortoleto currently P7, but more is possible, guys. More is possible. Oh my goodness, and more is definitely possible, because we are fastest in the middle sector with that lap, ladies and gents. Wow, we were! Antonelli is overhated. Oh, I mean, I don't hate him at all, guys. But not to say I'm impressed, you know what I mean? Like, that's a different thing, right? I think Antonelli has done a great job for a very first season. I think if you compare Piastri, for example, with him as well, his first season wasn't like amazing either in McLaren. It was great, but not like anything nuts. Everyone has to get used to F1 cars, you know, all the rookie drivers, even if you're a flipping god. Even Verstappen made a lot of mistakes in his first season in Formula 1. Look at him now, he looks like invincible. So I think we need to cut everyone some slack in their very first season. Maybe even their very first 2 seasons. But not to say that, you know, there is some other drivers that are rookies as well. They've done an insane job, like Behrman, Hajar, and Bortoleto. In cars that are a bit worse, I think, you know what? This is quite weird to say, right? But Bortoleto, Hajar, and Behrman have a way easier job than Antonelli. So I think we gotta rate him for that as well, because Antonelli is being looked at, and you know he's got a quick car. So it's very easy to not do a good job. But for Bortoleto, Behrman, and Hajar, it's very easy to do a good job, because if you just outperform the car once, then people will look at you as a god, right? So, and that's something that you can't really do with the Mercedes, because everyone expects you to be good at all times because you have a Mercedes. So that makes a lot of sense. But still, it's tough. That's why F1 is such a tough sport to compare. Because you can't. It's impossible. Even between teammates sometimes it's impossible because they're using different engines. One of them is more worn down. One of them has an older engine or a flipping older upgrade in the car. Like it's just a very, very tough thing to do. But Turbo, as well as Linus, they would follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. You're joining in right now to the last 15 laps, and we continue to push, trying to close in to George Russell. And if you keep a close look at the flipping screen at the track, you will see Russell close into us very, very soon. And in fact, behind of us, as you can see, Hamilton closing. What the flip?
Okay, gap to the car in front.
Oh la la.
5.0 seconds.
Oh la la. Come on now. Behrman in Ferrari next year? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what? I have high hopes for Hamilton next year. Next year, the drivers with a lot of IQ and a lot of racing experience will be rewarded. Also, the floor concept of the car is completely different. Closer to when Hamilton performed very well. So let's see, but I have high hopes for Hamilton next year. I think he might be one of the drivers that could really shine in next year's regulations. Come on now! 3.9 seconds. Guys, I want to know from you in the chat, guys and girls, right here. How many laps do you think we need to close in on Russell? What do you reckon? George Russell World Driver Championship next year? I mean, too early, guys. Too early to say. Too early to say, but what is for sure is that I rate George Russell very, very highly. I think he's a very talented driver. I mean, he's won Formula 3 and Formula 2. If you can do that in general, normally you are a very good driver. And I mean, he destroyed Hamilton. At the moment, Hamilton is not taking that personally. Oh my goodness. Because Hamilton says, no, he did not destroy me. And he overtakes us. Interesting. Lewis Hamilton has overtaken us now. I did not really expect that one, to be honest. I did not really see him coming. And there he goes. P7, Lewis Hamilton. Bortoletto P8. We're going to try to stick with him as he's got the soft tires like us. That's crazy. Which button do you have mapped for the ERS? I have, if you look very closely to my hands and the steering wheel at the back, the top two shifters is ERS. The left one is down and the right one is up. I don't have an overtake button. I do actually, but I don't really use it. I just use these ones. Oh, there we go. These ones. Up and down. And then the bottom ones are shifters. So sometimes people come in the chat and they say, oh, Tom, you are fake. You're not shifting. Well, buddy, let me tell you something. I am, okay? But I'm shifting twice. I'm shifting the flipping ERS and I'm shifting the flipping shifters below. So right now I'm shifting the ERS, now I'm shifting down, and now I'm shifting up for the ERS, and now I'm shifting up myself. It's everything at the same time while I'm talking to you guys. 5 chats open, YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch. All of it, okay? I am a woman. I am a woman. Okay? The multitasking skills are immaculate. Like the woman's. Okay? I can do it as well. We close in now to Lewis Hamilton. Right here as Hamilton is closing in on George Russell. Come on now. Let's see. If you're enjoying yourself in the meantime, ladies and gents, then make sure to hit that like button. If you are over watching on the flippin' YouTube and TikTok, then make sure you do it. If you're watching everywhere else and on the YouTube and TikTok, then make sure you hit that flippin' follow button as well. Because if you don't do it today, you will come out and come back in a year time, okay? And then you will tell me, Tom, I wish I did it a year ago. Yes, you wish, but you didn't do it, huh? You didn't do it. All right, so you flippin' don't suck. Who likes to suck? Nobody. Don't suck. Duppy Doo, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best decision you have made today. 11 laps to go, and how much time until practice? 20 minutes. Call me the timing god, guys. Come on, call me the timing god. We are ending literally probably 5 minutes before the practice starts. I don't understand how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it every single flipping time. You can't believe it. You can't believe it, but I'm the timing god. I've got everything under control. And we timed this literally, what is it? 2 hours and a half ago. And still we finish 5 minutos before the practice 1 session. That is crazy. We do it again and again. Just a flipping god. Yeah, that's me. I'm the Time Lord, yeah. Wolfpack as well as Rihan. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Alonso's also catching you. What? Oh, he is he? No, he's not. Come on now. On the hard tires, Alonso catching, apparently.
No tire concerns at the
Our
moment,
tires
just
are good.
focus on the drive.
24%. We got 10 laps to go. I think we're going to be able to get to the end with about 40% on the tires. That should be okay. But right now, it's a period of trying to stick with Hamilton, which is very important because Hamilton is really helping us to pull us along to get towards the front, right? So Hamilton is helping us with his DRS to get towards Russell, to get towards the Alpine of Gasly, and then as well maybe to the flipping McLaren of Lando Norris. Remember though, everybody and everything that happens today is a prediction for what's to come in the real life race, right? We do this every single week when there's a real life race, the prediction show, where whatever happens is a prediction for what's to come in real life, okay? Safety car came out earlier in the race. That means in real life the safety car will come out according to our prediction. All right, battle for the championship versus the two McLarens side by side. Smoke coming off the track, boom, that's happening in real life as well. And Max Verstappen at the moment leading the race, winning it maybe. That's happening as well. He's going to fight for the championship in in Brazil, and he won't leave it up to fate. Saksham, thank you for the follow as well as Wolfpack Itzem. What's up? Welcome in. Best decision you have made today. Okay. Hamilton now finally closing in enough to Russell to maybe get the DRS. I think maybe one more lap and then he's gonna have it. By the way, guys, those apartment complexes on the left-hand side right there. You can't see them in shot right now. Imagine you live there! Hold up. Right now, we move to the left. Look at the apartment complex. You can see the track! Look right there! I didn't even notice that yet, but what the flip? That's crazy. That's epic. Alright, let's go. You hope Max takes the championship to the last race? You and me both. You and me both. I hope that we will have a three-way fight for the championship until Abu Dhabi. You know what? I think I've got the script in my head already. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Imagine though. Imagine Max Verstappen wins the flippin' championship in the last...
Is that wheel a Bavarian, and if so, what do you think?
It is, it is, it is. Lucas coming in with the super chat on the YouTube. Not just any super chat, but a $13.99 Canadian dollar super chat. Boom! Lucas, thank you so much for the flippin' kindness, man. I really appreciate that. I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, I had a different wheel before. It was not from Bavarian, but a different one. GSI Hyper P1, but the screen was broken, so I had to either fix it or get a new one. I did both. I did both. So I decided with this one because this really is probably, by the looks, like one of my favorite wheels. I don't think this one was out when I bought the Hyper P1, but the weight of this wheel, the diameter of the wheel is honestly perfect.
Pace is strong,
And it really
beware,
looks like a
it's
Mercedes
over
wheel.
distance.
Like a real Mercedes wheel. It's very high quality. I've not encountered a single issue with it yet. Although, the screen, for some reason, I think, registered like touching. So it went to a... Hold up. Hold
Oh
up!
my god, no way. That's so funny. I have a Hyper P1 right now, and I'm considering switching it to the new Bavarian
Oh
Delta
my goodness! You will notice that the Bavarian is way lighter. And the lighter the wheel, the more feedback goes through the wheel, it will feel better basically. Weight is a big thing. Although the Hyper P1 is already a very good wheel, you won't notice too much, to be honest. But you will notice that it's a completely different grip. So I mean, whether it's worth it, that's the question. Whether you are rich or not, or whether you you want to spend something like that, because the GSI Hyper P1 is already a very good wheel. Luke is coming in another time with another very kind $13.99 Canadian dollar super chat right there. I appreciate that. What I can say though is that I don't regret it. But also, Lucas, this is my job, right? So it is not, it's a bit different for me, you know. I don't regret. At the moment, we are closing in to Lewis Hamilton, George Russell. What can we do? Russell has been overtaken, ladies and gents, but Lewis Hamilton is up next. Slotmaster, Shiun, Guy, I think we'll follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to have you here. Come on now. Colapinto signed for Alpine in 2026. Well, congratulations to Colapinto. That is great news for him. Great news. Let's see how Alpine's car is in 2026. Let's see how it is. I'm sure that they stopped developing the 2025 car already at the start of the season. They probably were like, it's over. So they might have a good car next season. Let's see. Russell is looking to try and stick with Hamilton, but look how close we can get right here using the battery. We're gonna go for a big sand, and Russell saw it coming. He looked up the tire as well, but he's still there on the inside, so we go for the move right here. I think we might have lost the DRS. No, we did not. Come on now. We're able to stick with Hamilton. That's crucial on Lewis Hamilton. So now we utilize all the battery and a little bit of DRS to close in. Oh my goodness, and almost lose the car as well. Jesus. Do I see a Samsung Odyssey G9? Ultra long monitor? Yes, that is a the 57-inch Samsung Odyssey that is hanging there. Also, a great buy. Honestly, normally before I buy stuff, I do a lot of research. I don't really very often have like misbuys. I watch all the YouTube videos. Ah, come on, we're gonna get DRS. No, we missed out on the DRS on Hamilton, guys. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but maybe we can stick with him. No, don't do it, Russell. Oh, that was close. Nah. Couldn't do it. And Russell will try and get us back, guys. Russell will try and get us back. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's going for it. He's going for it. And he's done it. That's horrible because he's not very quick right now. I think realistically, guys, the pace of this Kick Sauber is only good enough for P7. But what do you reckon? Can we maybe still beat Lewis Hamilton? P7 would be a great result, though, for Gabriel Bortoleto at his home Grand Prix, guys, in the Kick Sauber. Come on now. South Cumbria. They would follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. You have the Odyssey Arc. Oh, that's a flippin' amazing monitor, that one. I saw it. It looks crazy. It looks absolutely crazy. You can like it's like a super wide curved monitor. It's basically like this one, but then like twice. It's crazy. At the moment, look how close we are to George Russell.
Gap to your teammate behind.
Can we get him? Number one in chat, ladies and gents. If you think we can get Russell, it's 3 laps to go. And I think at the moment it's Verstappen P1, Leclerc P2, Piastri P3 on the flipping hard tires. Wow, great strategy then. Great strategy to do the one stop. And then behind Norris, Pierre Gasly P5. What? Then it's Hamilton P6, Russell P7, and then we are in P8. Alonso in the top 10, Albon in the top 10. What a crazy result. And remember, it is all a prediction for the real-life Brazilian Grand Prix. How much time do we have left until the practice starts? Oh my goodness, 9 minutes and 3 laps to go. This is amazing! Call me the Time Lord. Come on now. That is insane. The timing is crazy. We timed it 2 hours, 46 minutes ago. And we will end 5 minutes before practice 1. So if you are excited for the practice 1 session of Brazil, then you're here at the perfect time, because you can just watch in, have fun, chill back and relax, and then once we are done, boom, get straight away into the flipping practice session. But we need to get a move on, because Russell is the one we need to beat. That is the goal. I think Hamilton will be tough to beat, but Russell for sure will have to try. Come on now. Mr. Karwai is on the south. Take me to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. It's all come down to this. Remember, you're watching the Brazilian Grand Prix prediction show. Whatever happens in this race is a prediction for what's to come in the real life races. And of course, today we've got the sprint qualifying as well, which we also predicted today in this prediction show. Hamilton got pole in the sprint qualifying, guys. Can you imagine? It happens later today. Then, well, we predicted it. Come on now. Let's close in. Close in. Close in. Rain expected only for the qualifying in our prediction show. And now we close in to George Russell, who defends us. Oh, he hits us even almost. We tried to go a little bit wider, got back to the inside, but Russell retakes P7. It ain't over till it's over though, so we are going to try and stay close. We have 1 more lap to go. We got to do this. Back into 4th gear. Let's get rid of the tires and let's push until the end. Let's go. 8 tenths. Number 1 in chat if you think, Tom, you will get P7 with Bortoleto. Number 2 in chat if you think, Tom, it is not going to happen. You do not believe. Come on now. We have a little bit of battery, but look at that, losing the car. Struggling a bit more with the tires. It ain't as easy, guys. It ain't as easy. Come on, 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 come on. We're gonna get closer, we're gonna get closer, we're gonna get closer. Closer, 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 closer. In fact, so close that we send it on the inside off of the car, off of Russell. He goes over the, hey, FIA, over the curbs hard, cuts the corner. And now look how close we are in the last and final lap. We open up the DRS, we open up the battery, and we can't even get close enough to send it right here. But we do send it anyway, regardless, up the inside. And just like that, we are in P7. Russell tries to re-overtake right there, re-overtake, and we now are able to stay behind, The problem is though, who wants DRS? Who wants DRS, guys? What do? Do we play it smart and let Russell by right before the DRS detection point? I know where the line is, but no, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. 8 tenths of a second. Surely we just push like crazy. We try and get the run done. We try and get the position done. 6 tenths of a second. We have everything to play for right here. The DRS opens up, and I think we will be able to keep it over the line. Russell can't beat us, and Gabriel Bortoleto gets P7.
I'm actually happy, so.
There you go. Not sure I should be happy for that. You're happy. You should be happy. Okay. Lewis Hamilton gets driver for the day. Ladies and gents, put those W's in the chats. That is the prediction show. Many things happened in the prediction, and you know what? If the real life race is anything like the prediction show we had today, we have an amazing championship going into Las Vegas because Verstappen won it, got closer to both Piastri and Norris. Piastri and Norris in P3 and P4 respectively, meaning they are also staying close, but Verstappen getting closer to the both of them. Who beats each other from the McLarens though? Piastri. Oh, wait, hold up. No, that's the race. Piastri gets P3, so he gets just 3 points more than Lando. So they are continuously getting super close. But Verstappen really scores way more points, 10 more points to close the gap from 36 to 26 or 25 or something like that, and that would be great for the championship. But P7 for Gabriel Bortoleto in the slowest car of the field. Amazing result at his home Grand Prix. Ladies and gents, that was the prediction show for the Brazilian Grand Prix. 2 DNFs, Esteban Ocon and Andrea Kimi Antonelli. We had a safety car. We had a battle for the championship directly with Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris, and Verstappen, who did not qualify on pole, managed to get himself the win in Brazil. I'm signing up right now. Somebody gave me the signature right there. Signing up for this Brazil Grand Prix. I would be so down. It would be amazing. We had even gotten some rain as well in the weekend in qualifying. Ladies and gents, catch us next week for the Las Vegas Grand Prix prediction show.